Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Gareth, but you already know that, and we are going to be joined by Benny. And you know what, Benny? How about you give us a little introduction?
My username's Tuzlo. I am on Def's team, the Swindlers, and we are going 6-0 this week.
Oh, 6-0. All right. What makes you say that?
You know, we had a few rough weeks. You know, we all put in like 72 hours the last week in scrims. We're locked in. No, we didn't. Right. No, we didn't. Don't worry about none of that. But
did you at least do one scrim?
Hey, what are scrims? This is a draft league.
Okay, all right. Well, you know, I like the confidence nonetheless. When it comes to confidence, are you, would you say that you're the most confident member in the group, or is there someone else who's like one up on you? No chance, really?
Def thinks we'll never lose a game up 20k gold even when we're down 10k. That man makes confidence out of nothing.
Okay. And are you trying to follow in his footsteps or what?
Nah, I just live there and play the game.
For sure. And now, before we start talking about your champion pool, I do want to ask about your profile picture, because obviously that's Katsa or Kaisa, whatever you want to call that. I'm just curious, where did you find this, or did you make it yourself?
Not gonna lie, I just saw a bunch of people who had like this cat with different champion models. I just looked up Kaisa cat and it came up.
Okay. And I assume that you main Kaisa as well then.
I mean, I made different champs in all roles. At the time, I was playing Kaisa the most, but right now I'm playing support jungle mainly.
Really? Okay, and what made you switch to support jungle?
Well, I've switched between jungle AD support for the past like 10 years, whatever I feel like.
Really?
But the reason I recently started playing more support is because I played support for my college the past year.
Oh, no way!
Graduated now. But yeah.
Right. Gotcha. Okay, very cool. And as far as support picks go, have you really changed at all? Like, did you start off Enchanter and switch over to Engage, or have you been the same throughout?
When I first started playing, Rakan just released. I was like a Rakan one-trick for a year at the start of the game. I don't know if it switched. It was definitely more like Engage, CC stuff. Pike came out. That became my favorite support by far, my most played, my most well-versed champion. Normally permabanned every tournament I go into.
Right.
But I picked up Enchanters the previous years because it was an Enchanter meta for a few months. Right?
Yeah,
you gotta play what's strong sometimes.
How do you feel about the, basically leaving your ADC alone at level 3?
Level 3. The high I got from level 1 abandoning my ADC and killing the enemy top laner and killing the enemy jungler, dude, nothing will beat that.
Dude,
let me tell you.
I love the level 1 roam so much. And
listen, in solo queue, my ADC gets 3 strikes, And 3 mistakes, and they're never seeing me again.
All right, I like that. I like that a lot. I'm going to start doing that. Thank you. So how many strikes do you give your ADCs in the draft league? Is it also 3 strikes, or do they maybe get 6?
Depends. They kind of depending on their like previous performance, like kind of carries over. So sometimes they get 4, sometimes they get 2.
Ooh,
just gotta keep on a tight leash with them.
I'm sorry, you put them on a leash?
Yeah, gotta keep them on a tight leash. Gotta make sure they know that they can't grief me.
I'm gonna ask you about obviously your time competing. When did you start? And did you start at college, or did you also compete in draft leagues before that?
Well, my first time competing must have been like 8 years ago. Now I played in like a gold league. I tried out for the team as support. They said we actually got a support, but we're missing a jungler slot.
Oh, no way.
This is how I actually first started playing jungle. They just picked me up and the team captain. I'm pretty sure he was like a diamond smurf playing this gold league. And he said, yo, man, listen, just play Sejuani Zach and we'll have a good time.
Okay.
So if you just look back on my account, the first year after I started playing, I just started playing tank junglers. I think jungle meta is a little weird from where I want it to be. If like Sedge Zach actually are a little stronger now than they were, but if they were like the top champs, I'd be picking them every game still. Like I just love the champs. Even though they're tank, I feel like you have so much agency over the game.
Oh, for sure.
But I've play a bunch of Wukong. He's strong right now. Okay. I was playing Udyr, Nocturne. I picked up like the Lilia, Shyvana, Gwen as my main carries in the jungle.
Oh, really?
Also I make a Mumu look like a carry as well.
If you could take any basic ability from any of the champs that you play and use it in real life, what would you take?
It could be boring, say the Gangplank Q, generate gold if I kill any living being, I guess.
What are you?
A little like ant in the back.
Okay, no, this is not the first time I've got the Gangplank Q as an answer, but I did not be able to get a follow-up answer. What are you gonna kill with the Gangplank Q to get the extra money?
Okay, I see. Listen. There has to be something better out there, though,
Gragas W?
Oh, I mean,
Okay.
Don't tell me of a good time now.
I mean, hey, you'd be surprised how many people in this league have taken Gragas W. I don't know if that's.
There's some nice medics out there who take Soraka W, but I ain't that selfless. We're gonna be a little gritty here,
I got you. So are you gonna stick with Gangplank Q?
We'll stick with Zeri. We'll stick with Zeri.
I like that. Out of your top 3 Master Champions, I just want you to imagine them really quick. If you could date any one of them, which one would you take? We'll extend this to marry, kill, bang. You gotta marry one, kill one, and then bang the other.
We'll kill Pike.
Okay.
Hate to do it to him. It really hurts me.
Right.
To my soul, I just can't do it. Pike's gotta go.
Okay.
Then we'll marry Kaisa Bangi.
Really? Okay.
I can fix her. I promise.
I see. That's always a reassuring message. I think that's going to be all for this interview here. I just want to say thank you very much for coming in on the show. Do you have anything that you want to end off with?
Swindlers 6-0. We're coming back.
You got it, man. I sure hope so, because I got 300 on you guys. Anyway, we're going to be out. Thank you very much for... All right, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to the Final Boss Draft League. My name is Gareth, and I'm going to be joined by the one and the only Boxed Kimchi. We've got a very special match today, Rig's Best Pals versus the Swindlers, and there are 2 extremely special people in this match. Actually, 4 extremely special people in this match.
4? Hold on. Now that's over a quarter of the lobby.
That is correct. I mean, listen, I love both of these teams. Tuzlov, the guy that we just had interviewed on stream, he's awesome. Wolfie as well, up at the top lane for Rig's Best Pals. Great guy. Shizen as well. Great dude. And then, of course, we got Czark down up in the support role for Rig's Best Pals. Is arguably the person who is in control of Rig's Best Pals. I've heard...
arguably.
Just between you and me, that his power could be disrupted. There's some assassination attempts going on within the org. And, of course...
There's a second mutiny?
Listen, I don't know. Listen, I can't reveal all yet, but I'm not going to say you're right or you're wrong. Anyway, NQG Muzra is also someone that is someone that's very close to me, actually, because a little bit of a lore drop. I used to play in a Platinum League, and I played support for this guy. I don't even know how many years ago, but it's been a while.
You have any opinions?
I mean, yeah, he's a phenomenal player, extremely talented. It's just that if his team makes the wrong play, he will not speak up until after the game. And when he speaks up, he will speak up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God. Any dirt?
Believe me.
Most importantly, any dirt.
Any dirt? No, not really. Guy, he's a really cool guy. He actually has a bunch of different teams that go and play in different draft leagues. NQG was the main team, but then of course. That's the one I was on, and then I kind of left because I had college coming up. I was like, man, I can't match this guy. He's too good for me. So I left.
Accepted fate.
Anyway, if he does get his Draven, I would say that Rig's Pals actually has a really, really insane chance at this game because his Draven is something fierce.
Now, speaking of fierce, Rig's Best Pals, formerly Rig and Pals, and the and Pals for exactly 1 week. I mean, had a pretty... I don't know if brutal is even putting it as hard as it was start to the season. And then first week as the and Pals, they win 3-0.
They do. And actually, it's... Czark as well, the support, who likely just locked in the Nautilus for Rig's Best Pals. He has been keeping the team morales at all-time highs, making sure that no one forgets the departure of, quote-unquote, their Lord and Savior, Rig, from the team. Every single day, he makes sure to send an inspiring message to the team, just to try to keep their morales up. And I've heard from multiple sources that it works like a charm.
I am going to doubt that, but... Tristana Nautilus. I don't know if I love that pairing.
What? I love it so much. I mean, listen, I'm telling you, the way Muzz plays the Tristana, it's going to be going good. This is a really strong lane. Swindlers will beat the camp.
It's less strong now.
Very true. Tark is definitely one of the most Chad champions ever, and with the way Tuzla plays it, it's pretty good. In the interview, he was talking about putting leashes on teammates. This was his favorite champion to put leashes on teammates with, the Taric.
I see leashes in the metaphorical sense. If you leave my range, I will be mad at you and hold it against you forever.
I will not comment. I do want to say as well that just like the interview, Tuzlo does give his ADC like a few strikes. And if the ADC makes him angry, yeah, dude, were you listening to the interview?
I couldn't hear it.
Oh my! All right. Well, let me paraphrase what he said. So essentially, he gives all of his ADCs 3 strikes. If they break those 3 strikes by missing CS or calling him a dum dum or just making a bad play, he will leave the lane and they will never see him again. And which is absolutely based. As a support player, I do that to my ADCs all the time, but they only get 1 strike. But that's neither here
I was
nor
gonna say
there.
he gives them 3 strikes. I give him way
Right?
less. I leave lane
That's what
for any issue.
That's what I'm saying. So he's pretty darn good, but I'm worried that if he does leave the Ashe alone, yes, the Ashe has range, but against the Tristan and Nautilus, I think that just becomes Dive City.
I also don't know if you could really run that system in a more competitive, organized situation because you just kind of have to bite the bullet at times. In solo queue, it's like I don't know who you are. I'm leaving, but you know this guy. You've been playing with him and practicing with him for now 3 weeks, coming up on 3 weeks, I guess technically. Hopefully
Right.
longer, a little bit longer than that if you've been
I
planning
mean,
out this whole
yeah,
draft thing.
right. I think that rifle is well equipped to deal with this. I will not reveal all, but I'm pretty sure that this has
Ooh.
happened a couple times before where Tuzlo has said, "All right, I would go top lane. Bye."
It's the
It's
natural
like,
order for all ADC players. They just have to
right.
realize it's like Butterfree in the original season of Pokemon. You gotta let your support go. They will
Mhm.
hopefully thrive, and
Yep.
that is just your reality now. You are a solo
It's
laner.
true. It's true. It's just like that one anime that's going crazy, Solo Leveling. Something that's also on my mind right now is, of course, the Nasus. Did you see the Nasus buffs?
I mean, I don't know if they were bumps more than they were adjustments.
I would call it a buff.
I guess it was buff for lane Nasus by a pretty hefty margin.
Exactly.
Well, he got Mordekaiser, so it's we're playing Ultimate Chicken now.
Right. It's like, okay, do you want this in the jungle or do you want this in the top lane?
Well, you have an
Swindlers.
Udyr, so this Mordekaiser's going in the top lane.
No, I mean for the Nasus, it's like, okay, what matchup do you want to have? Do you want to go up against the Udyr, or do you want to go up against the Mordekaiser? Kind of put
Probably
Swindlers.
the Mord.
I would think that, but
I feel like Udyr's just gonna steal your jungle. Like he's gonna
right.
come by and he's gonna steal
Yeah,
your stuff. He clears faster than you. He beats you in a
very true.
1v1.
Hmm.
So why would you want to even risk that happening? As the victor gonna be locked in, they're gonna save. I believe we've been in for it. No,
Yeah, Riggs has last pick. I'm pretty sure, anyways.
no, they yes
I'm pretty
they do.
sure.
Sorry, my
Okay,
brain. I've been
all good.
so lost by right of first selection. It has fried my brain.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, no kidding about that one.
Just give me red
But
side, blue side. As
ooh,
this should
okay.
be confirmed. NASA's top lane. I don't love Wukong top lane in this situation.
No, I don't think I've seen a Wukong top lane in years. I think he's just been relegated to jungle duty.
He's a good jungler, so
No,
fair
absolutely.
enough.
And actually, you know what? I did talk to Tuzlo, or no, sorry, it was Velcro. Wait, was it Tesla? I don't know. It was one of it
Ooh,
was one of the players on Swindlers or Riggs Best Pals. It was one of the 2 teams, and
one of
I
the
don't know.
two.
I don't know if
Oh
you
god.
remember last time we were casting. I was talking about having Zeke's on Wukong if the game was going bad, and you just
That's
needed your ulti online. And actually, I'm pretty sure it was Tuzlo because I think he's like the player that does hear you out. He was like, you know what? It's an interesting idea because honestly, you want Wukong to be dealing damage, but if the circumstances are right and they have a lot of damage in the lanes already and a lot of kill pressure, there is actually a real possibility that he does go Zeke's just to gank those laners even more. And I mean, call me crazy. I think this could be a decently good situation for it. Tarek is obviously a support, but his passive hurts a surprising amount combined with the Ashes slows. I think this duo has quite a bit of fighting power in them. Victor doesn't hurt the most early, but certainly late game, and the same could be said for Nasus.
just a matter of. I mean, can you supplement? It's really a matter of how fed does Nasus get. If Nasus is at 0
Oh, for
stacks,
sure.
you cannot afford the
GG's.
Zeke, sadly. Even though
Yeah.
Zeke's is usually a rush item for most junglers because you want that before
Mhm.
or around the time you get sick, so you can get it after around first ultimate, if not on second ultimate rotation.
Mm.
Wukong does a pretty hefty amount of damage. Q ultimate, kind of the world's hardest combo first, but it
Mm.
does pay off pretty hard shredding the armor of one person and just spinning
Oh
on
yeah.
them until they die. But you're gonna need that. Like if the Nasus
Mhm.
is 90% of Nasus, if we're being honest, he's gonna
Yeah.
have like 200 stacks maybe. Maybe 300 if we're speaking on a half decent lane phase, but I'm
Right.
not. I'm always
It's
cautious about these infinite
sure.
scalers because you got to get to that point where it's like, oh,
Exactly.
I've scaled infinitely.
And actually, it's a really interesting question because I think that with the Nasus adjustments or buffs, whatever you want to call them, getting 4 stacks for every minion that you kill, I think is really, really insane. And I think that every single Nasus's stack count is just going to skyrocket. But at the same time, Wolfie is the best Jax player in the entire league, so he's kind of sparing JB a little bit by not picking his patented Jax. But that being said, I think he's still very confident in the matchup because as a Jax, he's likely played against a whole bunch of Nasus's or Nazai in his Nazai. Apologies, Nazai in his top lane career. So I think this Nasus is just going to be given the old yeller here a little bit.
How greedy is J-Boob is the other question to go with that.
See, I don't quite know. I really have no idea. I wasn't able to talk to them, unfortunately. Oh man,
About a theoretical Nasus.
Right, I could maybe DM Tuzla right now and say, hey,
how
greedy is this guy? Actually, wait, Rev actually gave us a bunch of information. Let me double check here because they do actually have a player document.
Oh yes, Rev did give us that. That is
looks
true.
to play more carries than solo queue, but mostly likes tanks for his team. Okay, and his signature is Skarner top. Actually, I think it answers quite a bit. He likes to play carries in solo queue, which means he's likely looking to dominate the lane. He's probably used to a lot of these trading patterns, and with how popular Mordekaiser is in general, I wouldn't be surprised if he does actually have what?
Mordekaiser and popular do not belong in the same sentence.
Are they not popular? What?
I have not ever heard of Mordekaiser being a popular champion in terms of like play rate, in terms of his, how cool people think he is. He's like, oh yeah, he's one of the strongest champions to ever exist in lore and blah blah blah. People think he's awesome, and everyone, but no one wants to play the guy. He loses so many games.
I mean, yeah, I'm looking at the thing. He's got like an 8% pick rate.
That's not awful, Isaac. That's higher than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, I mean, but he does have like a 51% win rate, which is.
Ooh, that's actually impressive for Mordekaiser considering he is.
It's down.
The stat stick.
Right, but well, I don't know. See, like I think the Mordekaiser buffs from a little bit ago did certainly help out.
So they got rid of him. Well, I guess they buffed his pollen compensation.
Right, so it's interesting.
Man, but that one patch where he got his enhanced stat steal, it was over for everybody. Doesn't exist anymore. They reverted it.
Good.
The next patch. Because it was insanely strong, as it turns out, to steal, what was it, like 30%? It was 10 extra percent, and that was not allowed.
Way too much. See, okay, hot take. I think it should scale with his health regen.
Why are you like
listen, it sounds kind of interesting, but like health regen is such a useless stat, bro. Like I'm gonna get an extra 10 health every 5 seconds in the middle of a team fight. That's doing literally nothing.
That's all. No, I've learned regen is awesome. Health regen is so cool, and
I think you've been playing too much Classic.
Honestly, that's probably why.
I think
health regen in Classic is awesome, man. Bring in Classic Doran Shield, 10 health per 10 seconds. Give me 1 HP per second.
That like the starting items, yes, they're absolutely good. I'm talking like completed finished items like Warmogs. Okay, Warmogs is maybe the exception because you get like a crazy amount,
20 per second.
Exactly right. Like that's the one exception. But every other health regen item, it feels like like why is the stat here? Because like in a vast majority of cases, the fights don't last that long. It's where it's like why is it worth it? So
you stand in a bush and wait. And then you fight.
You're doing that in a team fight? Hell no.
Well, if you're doing that in a team fight, that's a mistake. You use it in
that's what I'm
mostly
saying.
Duels.
That's what I'm saying. Anyway, I think we need more health regen appreciation in Modern League because like literally nothing happens with it aside from Garen passive. I think that's like the only thing.
Hey, Mudo passive, which is just Garen passive but better.
True. But like, regardless, there's not a lot of champions that really exclusively use health regen. You know what I mean? I just think we need more representation here.
I don't know. Last time we got representation, we got reworked Mundo.
Yeah, and people liked it.
Did
they not?
I mean, I think they liked it because it was similar to Dr. Mundo original.
Exactly. The point is, they liked it. But that's neither here nor there, because something I'm definitely going to like is the game coming up, because oh me, oh my, we got game number 1 of the Swindlers versus Rig's Best Pals coming in hot. Now, Swindlers, I believe, has the point advantage, like a very slight point advantage for this first game in terms of, like, just general player point costs.
I think it's by
But Boxed Kimchi, I will throw it to you. Kimchi, my goodness, I caught my mistake now. Kimchi, I will throw it to you to go check the current point values in the league. You know, how are both of these teams doing
in the standings?
Yeah, in the standings.
Not well.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, but we got to be realistic here.
Sure.
I mean, I already mentioned earlier on stream, Rig and Pals, formerly the End Pal, like whatever Pals, they like Rig. He may or may not be their deity, but their deity until last week has led them astray. They were dead last for the first 3 match days.
Yeah.
And they've only climbed up to a nice 7th place, exactly 1 point ahead of the Swindlers, who have also been having what we would call a rough go of it. Both sitting on 4 game wins, but Rig and Pals, we never talk about it, but unique champions, giving them that 1 point advantage. Let's go. See? Pick unique champions. It matters, kind of.
Exactly. See, and this is exactly what happens. Now, in terms of content points, I think the Swindlers are going crazy right now.
They're dead even.
No, sorry. Oh, yeah. Are they really?
They both have 2 pieces of... They've both released content on both match weeks so far. I do not know about this match week, but I assume they're going to keep the trend going. Most of the teams can and should be getting those free 2 points a week.
Okay. Well, I do remember, I believe, actually, I forget who it is, but I know someone dropped their week 3 predictions in the chat. And actually, you know what? How about I'm going to go down the list and I'm going to read my bets for the week because I feel like that's funny.
Well,
so
anyone who betted the opposite, get excited.
In the Fellowship versus Punished Bosses, we have 250 on the Fellowship. My man, Big Rev. My goat, I will always be betting on the Fellowship. Will never be dissuaded. And then with Gone Fishing and Blobtains, I put 100 on Gone Fishing because I just gotta support my guys. Like it's heavily stacked to Blobtains, but I don't care. I will happily lose $100 for Gone Fishing. Yes, I will.
I feel like it would be closer. Like both of these teams have looked very good for the most part. I'm impressed it is as heavily weighted as it is.
Right. And then for the game today, actually, we got Rig's Best Pals versus Swindlers. I've got 200 on Rig's Best Pals. You know, like it's been a bit of a rocky start for them. I just want to support them a little bit more. Yeah, it could be a little bit rough, but I'm hoping it gets better. Then Capybara versus Moneyball. I put 100 on Moneyball because last time I put 450 on Moneyball and they lost. Oh my! I'm never gonna forgive them for that.
So you're praying on their day. So you're cursing.
No. I still bet on Moneyball. I just put 100.
You're cursing them.
What?
The last time you bet on them, they got upset.
I see what you're saying.
Upset.
Then yeah, you know what? I am cursing Moneyball Castle. I feel personally attacked that Moneyball did not make my $450 bet go my way, and I'm gonna keep betting on Moneyball. That's just it. And in terms of the indoor pool party and Juicebox Frogs, you already know I had to put 200 on Juicebox Frogs. I can't not.
Turning on the pool party. Your invitation might get revoked.
Listen, that's okay, man. Tate is my goat, and I will always be there. Listen, even if I gotta sacrifice support of pool party, it is what it is. And now for Blobtains United versus the Fellowship, I want you to guess who I bet on here.
I can't imagine who you possibly bet on. I'm gonna go with the Blobtin, because why would you
Wrong.
ever bet on the Fellowship? What?
Fellowship. The last boss buck in my account has gone.
Oh no! If none of the bets hit, we are going bankrupt.
Oh yeah, like if I'm wrong for everything, like I will be down an astronomical.
We're taking
amount.
out the loan.
Right, this is the loan. Unfortunately, my net winnings are minus 146 right now. I'm not doing the greatest here, but
Ishan's gonna come and break your hands.
Listen, man. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. For legal reasons, this is not advice, but I'm gonna keep trying because in my heart, I can manifest the wins. I can
Manifest
feel
them?
it. Yes, I'm gonna manifest this. That all my bets hit here.
Following the manifestation of the minus 450
No.
on Swindlers Moneyball,
Not
which is
again.
absolutely insane. I am still in shock that the Swindlers upset Moneyball because we were riding so high. That was after they had their stream series. That was day after their stream series, I believe. No, sorry. Yeah, that was second week, and it was like, oh, they dominated first week. They lost their first game, but then game 3, and I was so convinced, and then it's like, oh, Swindlers just won.
Yeah.
And I think you fell to your knees like during the cast because you were like, my boss bucks have evaporated from my pocket.
Yeah, that's genuinely what happened. Like, you could probably go back and check the VOD. You can feel the soul leave my body because I'm like, oh no, I'm not eating this week
And
anymore.
that's why you're in the negative.
Yeah, but this week is gonna be so different. I'm gonna be in the positives. I don't know by how much, even if it's by 1, that's a win. I will have
You could
profited.
pay back your loan, you're chilling.
Exactly. Now, interest is a different story, but we're gonna girl math it and say that doesn't exist right now.
Yes. Real. What is interest but a word?
Listen, interest is just not interesting to me, but what certainly is game number 1. So let's go Rig, let's go Liar. I don't know what those team codes are, but anyway,
Well,
we got
Rig.
Rig.
Come on.
Oh,
It's Rig.
Right, yeah, swindling is lying.
And swindling
that
is
makes sense.
lying. Therefore.
Okay, thank you, Kimchi. Regardless, let's get into this match number 1. Kimchi, why don't you tell us which lane we should pay attention to the most here?
I mean, if the supports are really willing to go ham, we could definitely see some fireworks. Oh,
They are.
Fireworks in the bot lane is Tuzlo fighting over these wards in the bot. Mid brush cleanse doesn't cleanse the exhaust though, so it's first blood going to rifle. Flash follow Tuzlo. The potions are OP.
Oh my goodness!
Wait,
Rifle's gonna keep on swinging.
Out?
Oh, he
Sorry.
does get out. Never mind. Wait,
No,
oh.
the W. Oh, didn't want to had flash rifle.
Bro,
You should have
Listen,
did it. That was
He's
free.
saving it. See, listen, Tristana is a huge kill lane. They gotta save it here to flash a Nautilus hook later.
It's cleanseless Tristana level 1. You win
Doesn't
that.
matter. This is Muzzra we're talking about here. All right. I mean, I guess you don't know him as well as I do, but this guy is not to be messed with. All right. Like, if he says don't make the alpha angry, you better be shaking in your boots.
But he's already been messed with.
Listen, he's just not ready yet. He's a little sleepy right now. Just
He's
let
a
him warm
little
up.
sleep. He's like you.
Yeah,
Little
that's yeah. I'm a little sleepy right now. I'm on 5 hours of sleep. Thanks, Kimchi, for reminding me.
Hey, it's not my. It's fine probably.
I said thank.
Ooh, ace. Irelia is about 400 gold away from full build already, I assume.
Right. It's a very interesting pick, the Irelia mid, but I'm glad that we got to see it because, right? That's what I'm saying. It's actually pretty darn good against Victor. I mean, aside from the melee versus range, but you can dash away.
If you just hit like Shizen has been hitting, honestly, it's a winnable matchup.
For sure.
Just have hands.
Oh, wait, I think the Nasus got the cannon there. I don't know, but I think they got it. I'm going to hope that they did.
I think Wolfie is getting the entire wave. Remember when Mordekaiser passive procced on minions?
Oh my goodness.
On relaunch, and they were like, this is a great idea. It wasn't.
Yeah.
Ooh, Ignite goes down, Shizen? Gets it! The flash away from Vanguard's edge, though, just in time. I thought it wasn't a far. I thought it was a bad flash for a second.
Nah. You guys, listen. You don't know Shizen as well as I do. This guy is ridiculous. He's like the mid lane version of Muzzra. You know, you give him a ninja.
So they're just stacking up. So they're just stacking them up. They're just multiplying their players.
Exactly. It's a great strategy. You know, they lost a couple. Now they're gaining a couple. It's a-okay.
It's a-okay.
It's a-okay.
I mean, maybe equivalent exchange. I'm not sure how you would exchange this. What is the what's the trans or
yeah?
What's the conversion rate into boss bucks? What's the conversion rate?
Well, I mean, let's see. For Muzzra, if I had to put a boss bucks price on it, I would easily have to say.
What's his price in fantasy?
Well, actually, I don't know, because I didn't check the fantasy yet, because after my
Ah.
bets week 2 didn't go well, I was like, I better not mess with that.
I'm just gonna let it happen. Ooh,
Yeah.
going for Zark with the stun coming through, jumping in to try and get rifled down. The Ignite's taking Tuzlo, gonna pick up the kill. There's the Goomba Stomp coming in for Muzra. 1v1. No, it's a disengage. I thought Tarek might have just full set because you're Tarek. Do what you want.
Yeah, again, like, even though he's support, his passive hurts a surprising amount, and especially in the late game, when he's got 200-300 armor, that thing is gonna start
He's a jungle.
smacking.
He's a jungler. Like, come
Yeah,
on.
he is. Dude, Light Rocket.
Oh.
Light
J-Boob is
Rocket, when that
Faker.
was a thing? Oh my goodness.
J-Boob is actually Faker with those jukes. Actually is a Scuttle Crab right now.
True. I don't know why, but that thing dodges more than my teammates.
Oh, I missed the April Fool's patch. I wish they would make that permanent. Every time a player got juked by Scuttle Crab, just tells the entire lobby. This
Yeah.
guy just missed a skill shot on the NPC. Point and laugh.
Yeah. Mods, report this guy.
I mean,
Yeah,
I feel like League players have been reported for less.
They absolutely have. And they will continue to do so. Especially in my games. Goodness gracious. We are likely going to be seeing this Wukong maybe try to intervene mid because Shizen is getting quite a big lead here, almost doubling the CS. Well, actually, not nearly doubling, but you know what I mean. Has a sizable lead against the Victor. Oh,
Flash
goodness
engage.
me.
As there's the autos coming through, the jukes were almost there, but Irelia has this secret tech called auto attacking, but it is a 1-for-1 that Ace. How much of the wave is? Oh, it's caught. Never mind.
Yeah.
Swindlers are going to be happy with that exchange. I mean, you
For
don't
sure.
get that farm onto Ace, but Sparky's going to be over there to pick it up as field goal
man.
scored. Wait, hold on. The Udyr's here is Malphite going in. Big engage, cleansing the exhaust. Tuzlo is 1v3 now as Muzzer's going to pick up a second kill. Has to get the hell out of dodge.
Goodness.
Tuzlo throwing these empowered auto attacks, but it's not going to be enough. Andrew the Penguin. Oh, I love that name, and I love that play from the And Pals.
This is what I was telling you, man. You know, you were dogging on my boy Musra. You were like, man, this
I was
freestyle
not.
is
I wasn't
nothing.
dogging on
You
Buzzer.
said
I was
this
dogging on.
guy's
I was
garbage.
dogging
Listen,
on Rifle for being a coward.
I'm paraphrasing you a little
Coward
bit. You know,
Rifle.
Some things might be blown out of proportion, but you didn't think that Musra had it. I'm telling you, man, this guy is crazy. Doesn't matter how the lane goes. If this guy gets even pennies under the couch, he will turn that into a lead.
Well, he has turned it into about a 100 gold lead. Not the most impactful, as there's the ult exchange going through. Wolfie just sacrificing a little bit of the stats to get the Death Realm trap. J-Boop doesn't really have as much lifesteal as they would like, as there's the big bonk coming through. Wolfie with the solo bolo in the top lane, as Ace with the jukes again in mid. And she's in. No way. There's no way you just auto-attack this win. Right?
Snap. Actually, ultimate.
Oh, that's
third,
way
though.
too deep. Hold on a second.
Low-key ult for ult, that's not bad.
But you lose your ignite for that, so...
Doesn't matter. Oh,
is
he
it
goes
turn
back
it?
in anyways.
Wait,
Look at
Ace?
that.
Oh,
Look at
not
this
enough.
guy. I'm telling
further
you,
under
he's
tower.
Musra. Exactly
He's
right.
the
He's not really. He
mid-Musra.
doesn't care. He doesn't care about no tower rage. He's melee only on paper.
But he
Because
lost,
that Q
they
range.
lost Dragon. Come on, that's value. I think.
I mean, yeah, you know what the ult ability haste, whatever it gives now, that's still quite good for Swindlers. You know, I feel like the Tark
Out of
ulti.
combat move speed? We already talked about last week. Move speed's OP, as there's the double stuns coming through, just ticking over to 6 on the Ashe. Can Zark peel for long enough to get the hell out of dodge? Flash is not in time, but they still get Muzzer's flash in the exchange. Zark is just gonna have to give his life for the cause, as Tuzlo will not steal the kill.
Wait.
No, you can't reset there.
Wait,
That is an illegal
oh
reset
my
position.
goodness.
Good foresight from Muzzer, but
Oh my
it's still
gosh, no.
not going to be
Oh my
enough.
god, Tesla!
1-for-1, but
Oh,
yeah,
that's crazy.
you can't reset on Tarek there. Pretty much any champ with CC, you can't reset that close to them on
Right.
that HP bar.
Great pickup for the Swindlers, though. I think they're definitely happy with that one because now Musra's off the map for a little bit. Ashe can reset a little bit quicker, gets her items a little bit faster. Not too bad over in the mid lane, though.
Again.
Baited in by the Victor. That's gonna be a nice combo with CC. It's gonna stun the Aurelia a second time there with that second Cyclone, but honestly, it looks to be just a disengage. Shooter's ulti is chunking right now. It is absolutely burning the Wukong
it's
to a
AP.
crisp.
Yep, it's
That
the,
would make sense. That makes
it's
a
the
lot of
good
sense.
old tech of starting Leandries, the Amumu classic, I guess, the
Mhm.
Udyr classic. You start Leandries and just build full tank, and your opponent is like, this is just not fair.
Yeah, it's like you can hit me for 1,000 damage over like 5 seconds, and I do 2 damage every attack.
I can't hit you because I am slowed, and
Or stunned.
you have like 2,000 more HP than me. What
Mhm.
the hell is this champion?
Very, very true. Although I do still like the Wukong here. You know, even if it's not as juggernauty, if that's a word, as
It
as
is
the
a
AP.
word, probably.
See, that's what I say. It's like I don't know, but I'm actually gonna shut up about the Wukong and start talking about the bot lane because I think we're due for another fight.
We're going to
here.
get round 7.
Yeah, round 7. You know, put the boxing gloves on. Let's see what's going on.
You know, these guys are, I mean, these, you mentioned Muzzra's full aggressive and Tuzlo full aggressive, but Ace flashing the
goodness!
Vanguard's edge into the auto range, wins
was
the
clean.
1v1, and
clean.
Ace says, I got mechanics too, buddy. It
Yep.
ain't just an Irelia thing. Victor mechanics, not well known, but
Right.
as it turns out, Flash is a global mechanic.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful flash right there from Ace. It's just red shines in like a book. Up top, though, unfortunately, the Nasus is not feeling.
What is going on?
Hotly though, the ult onto Caesar. Is that going to be enough? The hook hits a minion. That's a big disaster. Almost a double stun. If that hit Muzzra, that would have been a kill. But Tuzlo trying to play it safe, and now this is likely going to be a dive there. The Taric ulti is online. They
wait.
can use it if they
Andrew?
want to. That's a double stun.
Oh!
It's auto attack. Tuzlo, you madman.
But the
Is gonna
donation.
steal the ulti as well. Gives a kill to Andro to Penguin, but honestly, that's still super worth. You're pushing Muzzra back so far, and this Ashe is still free farming.
Oh, the
no.
Q flash buffer, but Wolfie
gets it.
doesn't have the W.
Oh man, there's death all around this place. I don't know what's going on right now,
Couldn't
but
stack it. Hey, big W.
1,000 gold up.
Couldn't stack.
Right.
A death to tower is a death to not Q. Even nerfed, even though it's nerfed.
Oh, look at the CS gap though. Oh my goodness, Wolfie is eating this guy alive.
Yeah, pain and suffering when you get to control the wave as Sparky looking to finally get something after everything. The double cyclone.
Ooh.
You just had to leave, Zark. You got out of there. Zark.
Low-key kind of worth, because now you're giving Muzzra a kill. And I will continue to
No,
glaze
but-
this guy, no questions asked.
Muzzra gets that kill no matter what. Zark had Aftershock procced and had the extra armor to leave.
Maybe. As a support who dies 15 times the game, I would have done the same thing.
I mean, I would have just left. He's getting bullied, and now you, most importantly, leave Muzzra kind of ISO.
Ooh.
Andrew will be here to make it in
Oh.
time with the flash. It's the Ram slap now as, oh no, the
Ooh,
Taric
man.
ulti. You can't do anything to him, and this is just
Poor Nasus.
so mean. Wither does nothing when you're just landing these Qs as
Wow.
Rifle does so much damage. Andrew
Oh my
can't heal
goodness.
through it like he normally can.
Oh my
Even with the
God.
Leandry's fully stacked damage is not enough. The stun onto Zark. He will Spider-Man away to
Tuzlo is
safety.
carrying!
Another stun
Tuzlo is
connecting.
carrying!
As Tuzlo is just reminding everyone why Taric is so goddamn broken. But no, it's a Zillion situation. Just no one plays this guy, so no one knows.
Exactly. Oh wow, it's an absolutely insane game already. It's 11-11 right now, and it's only 12 minutes into the game.
Oh, well, it might
And,
be 12 to 11 in a second. Hold
it
on.
could be. That's an ignite drop. That's
Oh
an
my
ulti drop. That's a
God.
lot of damage dropped. And that W tanking up so much the tower. Any other champion is probably dead there, but Irelia is still basically full health here.
And she's full. I mean, she's full build. You can't.
Yeah,
It has
right?
what, the 1% Omnivamp from Doran's Blade, has the 15% lifesteal. She's full build.
Basically, I feel like you throw a Sheen on top of that, and you're going Ultra Instinct.
I think you're a war criminal if you do that. I don't know.
Really?
As a Sheen enjoyer, oh, hold on. Death Realm enjoyer here, Wolfie. I mean, J-Boop does have, there it is, the ulti coming out, but, I mean, is the Wither even doing anything? I don't think so, as there's the Death's Grasp, and there
That's
is
really
the
close.
passive securing the kill for Wolfie, as that is how fed they are on this Mordekaiser. The King of Death took over the
Yeah.
Death Realm just because he wanted to, and is living up to that title,
Oh,
as Muzzra
no.
doesn't buffer,
Oh
and
my
this should
goodness.
just... They didn't line up the CC properly. The
Oh,
arrow's still
goodness
going to
me.
connect, but gets the flash out to safety, and now
Uh-oh.
Andrew needs to turn this place. The teleport coming in. Sheezen is pretty damn strong. But the flash over the wall for Rifle to go on a rampage is looking for the 4th. But Wolfie's here at the teleport too. And they're going to try and turn it. It's a 1-for-1. That felt like it should have been like a 15-for-1 right there with how well that went for the Swindlers early. As Wolfie getting stunned up. Tuzlo doing, I don't know who, but some god's work, some deity's work to get all 3 remaining members out of there.
Rig's work?
Oh, Brig, that's right.
Oh my goodness.
There it is.
I can still hear
Wait, no,
his
that was
voice.
that was the Swindlers, but
I don't care. Give me Rig back, please. If they're hitting the blast code over.
Oh, can they steal it?
Can they steal it?
They
no,
don't.
They don't steal it. The Mordekaiser is going to continue getting fed.
Oh, well, speaking of getting fed.
Yeah.
She's
getting fed.
is getting pretty damn fed in this Irelia Victor matchup. Almost
Absolutely.
2k ahead, almost Wolfie levels of lead as... Yeah, remember when I said Mordekaiser was a stat stick?
Yeah, I do.
So the last thing you want to give him is any kind of
Skills.
slows.
Yeah.
So he has Rylai's now, so he can just chase you forever, which is what he's not supposed to be able to do. He's also going to have another full item after this, whenever he chooses to base.
Bring the support up here. Come on. That's
insult to injury.
Just in the wound. Come on, man.
Caesar's like, oh, I just took my reset. You want me to go get this guy? In the Death Realm too, so he's going to get some extra stats for his trouble. This is a 3-level advantage, and that is the punishment of top lane quest.
Sure, and you know what? I wonder if we can get a stack check on the Nasus actually.
Misery.
Jarvis, could we get that going for a sec? Any ideas here?
I don't think his name is Jarvis, but I get it.
I'm gonna
got
call
you.
it
I
Jarvis.
respect you.
Don't worry.
That is, yeah, we just got the funny number, 182. That is not what you want to hear. As Rifle going to juke away from the stun, and now the Targo coming down. I mean, does she tanks the stun, though, but they're just going to keep trying to go in here. The Mad Lad's going to full send it, and now she's an online and is free to do what they want. Terex 1v1 is good, but you want to know who's better? Irelia. Double kill in the bot lane.
Especially when that is a 7-2 Irelia. Like, you do not want this thing near you. Well, you know what I meant, right? Like, even still, 6-2. Well, at the time they were 1v1 on the Tark, they were 6-2.
Yeah, it's a 1v1 by definition.
Exactly. But the point is, you don't want this champion anywhere near you. As up at the top lane as well, this is just going for bad to worse. They're taking 3 up to J-Boob right now.
Why are you still pushing?
Unfortunately, the dog is just going to be put down here.
What the dog doing?
Dying. That's what he's
painful
doing.
Death.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, they're not even they're not even last hitting him anymore. They're letting the freaking board passive do the work. They're like, you're not worth my auto attack. I'm gonna go walk to wave.
Yeah, like it's bad. It's just one of those games, and we all know exactly how it feels, right? Like, we've all had those games where we are just not having the best game ever. We're fighting We're fighting a snowballer, and they are 2,000-3,000 gold up on us, and it's like, genuinely, what can I do? I go for minions, I die. I stay under tower, I die later. Like,
especially when you're facing another pair of snowballers like the Irelia Mordekaiser, and you're playing the snowballer as well. It's just, what am I supposed to do? Ace from downtown. Jeez, it is so clean with this champion, and he's just got to leave.
We're seeing Udyr actually make a rotation down here. Could potentially force something going on. I don't think so.
They wanted the Krugs.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's so jungler pilled. You know, there's a potential free kill down in the ball lane. You're like, no, give me the camp.
There is no kill.
But there is now actually. Wait a minute, that's Cyclone forced as well. Udyr going to be getting a lot of damage off of that Q. I believe they ult.
Oh no.
That's a big oh no. That's a Wolfie-sized oh no in the mid lane there, and that is not what you want to see in your Nasus. They've got to stay top lane. They need to get these stacks coming in hot, otherwise they will just be a minion with a slow. And I guess
this is Udyr. Dead Man's Plate. So he's faster than you, and he's gonna slow you with Phoenix stance. So you are even further cooked. As if this team needed even more chances of sticking on you.
Yeah, as if they needed more.
It's gotten worse. J-Boob is just flashing Death Realm, so the range doesn't really matter. You're already trapped here. There goes the Sand Spear, or whatever it's called. It's more like the Sand's like minor inconvenience.
At this point,
it's definitely not a Fury, because that is
the peeve of the
not what
sands.
He's not unleashing it. The peeve, yes, the mildly peeved.
Yes, the mildly peeved god. Oh my, that's such a Rig reference.
The arrow. Oh, what
my
a good
goodness.
flash. That was a nice flash there. That was such a cool play, but
Yeah,
not meant to be.
unfortunately not. But you know what is meant to be is definitely this Irelia's items. You know, we're looking at this. That's Bork. That's Kraken Slayer. That's evolved tier 3 Mercury Treads. This guy is just not going to die to Victor anymore. Like, they had a chance in the early game. They almost did die. And in fact, they did die a couple times. But now, I don't think the Victor can do anything until they're full build to this guy.
I don't think they're dying ever again. This is a...
They might not. Okay, I feel like Rifle is really strong. And with how Tuzlo's been playing, they've been doing insanely well. I mean, you know, you take a look at the bot lane matchup. Rifle's been extremely good
Rifle
here.
is the win con. Literally the only player on this team right now that can save this game is Rifle. Like, Rifle Tuzlo going off with maybe a Cyclone engage. It's just the items aren't there yet. Like, the gold is nice. You have a pretty hefty advantage, almost a full item ahead of the Tristana.
Oh man, Rifle's got Yuntals. Apparently that's a pretty good item, I've heard.
Yuntal with IE is fine, except for the fact that they're playing into pretty bulky people. So they're going to need that Giant Slayer as soon as possible, which they are going 4th item, unfortunately. Because they want attack speed. Ash is super greedy for the attack speed, of course. Like, one of her core things to keep her chase alive. As looking for Muzzra, not going to get anything. Oh, these are just going to miss that hook. As is it? Oh my god, is it Rig's blessing? Rig suddenly is a partial owner of T1, clearly, because his former team is looking for a T1 Baron. But Muzzra super caught out there in Narnia. And the T1 Baron might be swindled here.
Yeah, just get stopped for now.
That was a hook of all time. Sorry, I had to as a
look at the and look at the Irelia. Oh my goodness! The Ash is dead immediately. The Cyclone's gonna come out, but it's barely a consultation prize. The Tark ulti's coming down too, but how long can you really survive? That's Mordekaiser teleporting in, not your Nasus. You're just gonna delay the inevitable, and Shizen gets even more kills. I'm picking up a double in that play. The T1 Baron, I think, is still definitely on the table.
For a different... Actually, wait, yeah, it is. It's back. It was swindled, and we've been swindled as Riggs, formerly maybe best pal, devotees, worshippers.
There we go. Worshippers, yes.
Are gonna be able to get themselves a bear. Buzzer's even back here to get it. Look at this.
He is.
What symbolic.
What did I tell you? No matter what happens, this guy will always be there for the biggest plays. Wolfie, though, actually taking the most
damage to take
all game, but look at the flashing engage!
1v1.
Ash is just dead immediately. If Mordekaiser dies, maybe it's worth it.
Finally.
Got a second, but that's $1,000 to Victor. That's, I mean, hey, listen.
Rocket belt.
Sucks that Rifle died, but that's a good paycheck. You know what I mean?
We just took a sticky Mordekaiser and made him even stickier as he has rocket belt now.
Yeah, that's gonna be a toughie to deal with. Combined with the Swifties, I feel like that's a big insult to injury, you know? Like, I don't think he really needed the Swifties, but he's like, yeah, you know what? I'll take it. My Rylai's isn't impressive enough.
What else is he gonna get? Come on. You're facing Ash, you can justify it. You're facing Ash board, you can justify it.
I don't know. I like Tabby's here.
I guess. I mean, I think it's better just to build HP and get the Swifty so you could continue your rundown. As Andrew looking for this Baron Siege, and we'll just use the double E to get out of there as Zizark forces his own flash at that play. And this is the opportunity of a lifetime for the Swindlers in the mid lane. As Jabu, no way! The tower puts in the work. Are you kidding me? The 1-in-7 Nasus that is down 2,500 gold.
Holy crap! And I mean, yo, I bet he's over 400. I bet he's over 400 stacks at this point. Like, I would not. That damage on the Aurelia was criminal. There was no way.
Just Triforce.
That's crazy.
430. So he's at 432 during that fight and got +6. Or is it +4 now?
Okay, so it's +4 on all the minions, but then you get +10.
Okay, so it's still +10. Got it. Yeah, okay, so it's still the same for takedowns. Got it. So hey, +10.
Yeah.
All that matters. How is? I mean, Shizen just massively overplaying their hand there and throwing another 1,000 gold paycheck. That's 2 of those thrown away now. 2 1K bounties or well, 700 gold bounties technically, just thrown at
Yeah.
the Swindlers to say, here, maybe you can get back into this game, and Frozen Heart is going to make it even harder for Shizen to win that fight in the future, even though I don't think it's going to put a dent. The tower is still standing, so it might put a dent in there. The tower's still there.
I like the Frozen Heart on the Nasus, and especially with how quickly these champions auto-attack. Like, Udyr, basically synonymous with fast auto-attacking. Irelia as well. Same with Tristana. Like, there's a lot of attack speed that will be
If
lost
he gets
here.
on Trist, something's gone horribly wrong.
That's what I'm saying. But regardless, Wolfie is going to be spotted. The big bad bully of Rig and his best friend.
Oh, the rocket belt
fails.
Can't go through walls.
The target might be the target now, as the clone is going to be taking some damage.
Arrow.
Down, into the
it's
TPS. Takes us to flash away immediately, but now Shizen is on the run as the Nasus is coming in, but the Cyclone is huge. It hits too, and the target ulti is even bigger. It hits basically everyone on the team. The Swindlers cannot be killed here, and Buzzra cannot even join the fight. Sparky gets their kill, and it's just from bad to worse for Rig and Pals. It's just over for them.
The one thing you're never supposed to do against a Death Ball comp is stand in a bush, is like try and fight them in one tight space.
Oh my goodness.
You grouped up against a Wukong Victor. What are you expecting there?
I don't know. Listen, they probably got used to getting all the gold in the world.
Auto winning every fight.
Look at this gold lead. I mean, it's still there, but like, right? That's what I'm saying. Look at, it's only like 2,000 now, and the gold graphs, it's not any better. You know, the last time we took a look at them, there were 3 members of Rig and Pals right underneath Rifle. Now there's only 2.
Rifle is still an issue. Rifle was dead for that fight, by the way. Rifle literally didn't do anything in that fight besides hit the Ash Arrow because they got mortaled and died. So that was a 4v4. It might have even been like a 4v3. It felt like it was a 4v3. Two members dropped out pretty quickly from the Rig and Pals.
Udyr and Muzra, or the Tristana, apologies, they had to leave super early because as the Tristana, you can't really step into a Victor ulti without dying immediately. But we'll actually move on from that as well.
We're still stacking coal. Sorry, I just saw that. We're still stacking coal 25 minutes into the game.
Just finished.
25.5-minute coal completion. It is a cashback eventually, as the Runets is going to be nice for Rifle, but we need that I mean, has it really gotten a chance to shine, shockingly? Has only gotten to shine in the laning phase as, well, the rematch of the century. Wolfie is withered. It's actually going to matter a lot because the Frozen Heart stacking. Jabu flashes away from the Q. A ton of HP is missing. Still in the risen form. And Jaboob is coming back in this game now. Oh, Nasus is big mad.
Now this, I'm just trying to think of like dogs that are super powerful. Old Yeller's like the opposite of that, but anyway.
Yeah, well, he was Old Yeller before, as Dark Ulti is nice to stall out the early engage of this damage, but they need to keep going. As Caesar is going to be the sacrificial lamb, it seems, for the fight, as Buzzra has to leave again, but he's going to get flash followed by Sparky. She's trying to turn the fight, but too much focus fire is on them. Ace suddenly on a killing spree with a near 3,000 health bar. Still full, and they're going to keep sieging. As Andrew, trying to do what he can. He's doing a good amount of damage, but stunned up and executed. So much healing and shielding coming through. Tuzlo is going to drop, and it's a kill. Just not going to be able to stall out that execute timer long enough, as Wolfie next in line in the conga line to grab this tower. Trying to pull this fight back. Ace kiting like a machine.
I think he is a machine, technically. Victor still going to
partially. The stun is going to come through.
Is it going to be enough? Not quite. The Zhonya's clutch.
Zhonya's big shield coming through. Dodges the Q. The pole. Pole cooldown. We talked about the buff like 30 minutes ago. The pole buff comes through, and that one's going to hurt.
Absolutely is. You know, that's like your main wave pusher. Although I guess Nasus at this point is likely going to be a main wave pusher as well, because
he's not stacking anymore. Yeah.
I feel like
he's stacking, but you don't this late into the game. Once you're like 500 stacks, you're like, okay, I don't need to stack half of the wave every wave. I could just start pushing and getting prio.
Yeah.
Especially with how fast you take towers. Like, this is a
Right.
Triforce Nasus with like 500 stacks, probably at least. So he
I'm willing to
takes
say-
towers.
I'm willing to say he's probably closer to 600. Like
Yeah,
that,
he might
like
be
that
pushing
buff,
6.
right?
7. Oh, we were undershooting at 714 stacks.
Dude, I'm telling you, yo, these Nasus buffs are ridiculous. Like
He was
Ryan
down
completely broke
40
this champion.
CS. He was down like 20 to 30 CS. He's dead even.
Look at the gold lead though. It was like what 5K earlier
It's
on
like
in the game.
4K, and now
Now
it's
it's 1K. Yeah.
1. A nice round 1. It's not round, I lied. But,
I know, man.
I mean, gold leads are going to start mattering less as we see the gold lead dead even. Rifle putting on a clinic in equalizing your team's gold deficit.
Absolutely, and we are going to see this Wukong as well. Still trying to clear a little
No
bit
GA.
before heading up,
Ooh.
right? It's a bit risky, you know. I think that's why they are trying to clear so fast, just so they could maybe back and get the GA. Because I
That's
feel
gonna
like
be
this Baron
super
fight,
important.
yeah, I feel like the Baron fight is going to be what happens here. As Tozlo might be caught out here. Pole,
No,
not going to
so
connect
fast.
yet.
Look at him running. Outrunning the Udyr is actually kind of impressive.
Sheesh, hit him with the emotes. But he does get pulled.
Oh,
Is that
Tuzlo.
the
Maybe
fatal
trying
mistake?
to bait, but he's in the death realm now. You can only hold
That's a
yourself
huge-
there.
That's
And he
so
will
worth it.
survive, but
That's
now
so
you're
worth it.
down your Taric ulti.
wait.
You're
Oh my
take
goodness.
huge ult on or out from the Wukong.
Oh my
She's
gosh.
trying to turn as much as they can, but look at the Chaos Storm. It's gigantic. The
Arf,
size
arf,
of the
arf,
lane.
arf.
As the big dog runs them down a triple for Ace, make it
Wow,
a quadra kill.
Who
And
took the
that,
penta?
holy, who stole the penta? Yeah, we'll find
I mean,
that out in this play.
Let's analyze
In the
this
replay.
frame by frame. Tarek goes in. He eats absolute cement fighting this Mordekaiser, but
Eats
maybe
rock.
just to live long enough, just to distract a little bit more. It was Ash. Rifle took it.
Oh,
took it.
Rifle.
They killed the Udyr.
Actually, Ace stole Rifle's penta by letting him die.
Nope. I side with the mid laners here. I think the penta killing is the mid laner's job.
Well, I mean, actually, the only pentakill we have seen, I think, did come from a Victor, so it does make sense.
That's what I'm saying. But anyway, a huge fight from Swindlers, essentially swindling this game away from Rig and Palace because
This was lost.
you know, if you look back at the VOD, even 10 minutes ago, Rig and Palace are so monstrously ahead, it's not even funny. But now, Swindlers actually have a 3,000 gold lead, and Udyr just trying to find any fight, but they run into a Nasus. That is the last person you want to see if you're jungle. The ultimates are coming out now.
Arrow!
A nice death charge onto the Wukong as the Cyclone is going to be popped. Can they actually find a second here? So, Shiza dies immediately. This Mordekaiser
Wait,
is still
hold
out there,
on.
whacking away with a passive. Buzzro's jumping forward. Oh my goodness. Kills the target before the ulti comes in. They jump out, but now the Victor is coming in. They are ulted along with everyone else on the team. And Wolfie is going forward with the 10th round, but he's missing the Qs. Ace is way too fast for this guy. He's just gonna die. He's just giving a kill over to Rifle. Gets it hand delivered, and now this is a free Baron for Swindlers and Rig and Pals. What do you have left?
And you saw Wolfie going in to maybe try and make space for the rest of his team to go for a re-engage. But Rifle is so fed on that 4-item power spike, just walks forwards with the Wukong and says, you have like a 200 HP Nautilus. You cannot re-engage us. We dare you to walk in. And they don't. They just get the kill for free, and they get the Baron on top of it. And the gold swing, this is a 9k, or what, 7 to 9k gold swing? Just doing my math as Wolf. Doing so much damage, but it just has not come to fruition in this late game.
Absolutely, it's so rough. And look, that's Joksho picked up for the Nasus.
Oh.
As if this guy wasn't hard enough to kill already. If you don't burst him down, he will live forever. Like that is it. This is like, you know, we were talking about how Irelia wouldn't die again. I don't think Nasus is dying again. They are likely at 1,000 stacks at this point, if not very, very close, because last time we checked, we undershot by like 100. It's only going to get
Yes.
faster from that.
Oh, goodness. 8-12. We're pushing
Okay.
1k, which is not... That's not a good sign.
Yeah, if you're Muzzler, you're like, guys, please, can we end this quickly? Like,
Guys, he
it's gonna
does
be one
half of my
Q
health with
done.
1 Q.
Yeah.
As Vanguard's Edge goes in with the Death Realm paired up, but Shizen is just gonna get dropped immediately into the GA. Tara Golty going to only land onto himself, actually, as Shizen going to be able to get one. Another going to Buzzra, but J-Boom is too damn strong. Fury of the Sands, and he's guarding them very well.
Wow,
A double
nice
for
Buster
him.
shot.
As Penguin just gonna be able to get
Go away!
out. No! The longest burn you've ever seen in your life coming through from this Victor. And
man.
3 for 3, but the siege is on. I don't know if they can end. They don't have the Fury of the Sands up yet. They do have a Baron minion.
I really don't think it matters. This Nasus will two-shot the towers. He is coming in. He's like
chunking them.
Which means
How much
I hate
can
you,
this
Mordekaiser.
Chris do? Muzzra going in. Isn't even going to be able to get Ace. The Ignite not going to finish the job. This should be the end of the game. I mean, you got to just full send at this point. You got nothing to do. You got 10 seconds till Shiza comes up.
Lord.
From his 5,000 gold down, the Swindlers steal the game and end the dreams of a potential pair of 3-0s for the best pals. Dead in their tracks in game 1.
I mean, listen, Tuzlo was not kidding when he said that they were confident for this game, right? He said that they were going to be going 6-0 this week, and based off that performance, if they can come back from that, I don't think that's too crazy to say.
Look at that.
Oh,
5k gold down, up into, in just, what, 10 minutes? A gold lead? Holy.
And it's absolutely, like, listen, I did bet on Rig and Pals here, but, like, I will absolutely lose my bet. Like, happily lose my bet if this is what the Swindlers are putting up.
That chaos, roller coaster type gameplay. 90k,
Holy
you
crap.
were gassing up Muzzra, and they put a brick to this guy's head. They did not want to even deal with him because 19k damage, you're barely out damaging the, like, you're, like, maybe a team fight ahead of the Tarek.
I also do want to point out that if Muzzra was the focus of the game, he would have 80,000 damage by this time. I'm just going to say that right. I'm just going to say that right now.
That's a prediction.
Nope.
80K
That's just a fact. Listen, you don't know Muzzra like I do, and I'm going to keep guessing him up. You want to know why? Because this guy is great. And yes, I threw a bunch of his games, and I feel bad. This is the least I could do for him.
The least you can
listen,
do is gas him up years later.
He could tell you all about the adventures we had and how things, weren't the greatest with me on the team.
I don't think he'd look back on them fondly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, like, don't talk to him about me being on the team, right? Like, if he, like, just don't. It's going to bring up some bad memories.
Don't remind him.
Exactly. Like, don't remind him. But that's why I'm gassing him up so much. I gotta pay my dues here a little bit.
You owe him that much, I guess.
I do.
But he's gonna have to show a lot more than he did in game 1 because that really was the only weakness on this team, on the best pals for pretty much the entire time. We saw huge leads, like 1k plus up to 3 to 4,000 coming out from Mord, Udyr, and Irelia. The bot lane quite literally the only weakness, and Rifle the only hope for a very long time for the Swindlers to get back into that game.
Yeah, but then, like, after that, Nasus was like, which means it's okay, Ash. You did your job. I'm here now. And he just runs away with the game. He just starts smacking literally everyone. He walked up to Wolfie and goes, "Oh yeah, you're a wolf? Well, I got that dog in me." And he just chomps his face off. He smacks him with the pimp cane, and he just sends Wolfie to his own version of Oblivion.
Look, the D-Cane is no joke.
It really, really ain't. I wish Trick 2G was anything above gold so we could actually enjoy the new Nasus buffs.
Oh my god.
Dude, I mean, listen, like,
that's crazy.
Far be it for me to judge someone by their elo, but, like, Trick 2G fell off so hard.
The
like,
fall off must be recorded.
Bro. I mean, like, he has a kid, but, like, Tyler 1 did the same thing. He's got multiple kids, he's still Challenger or something like that. He doesn't play like it, but he's still Challenger.
The fall off must be studied.
I don't think so. I feel like the researchers might get a little too sad if you're picking up what I'm putting down.
They might get too sad.
They might get too sad because, we're getting off topic here. Trick 2G, great guy, I'm sure. He's just got to get off the game. I don't think he needs to come back.
I hold my reservations. I don't endorse what he's saying. Gareth has his own opinions. I have no opinions on Trick 2G. Besides that, he kind of stinks at League now.
What? You said, all right, whatever. I happen to agree, but anyways, that's neither here nor there because we're talking about the Swindlers versus Riggs Best Pals. That was a crazy game. I wonder if we're going to be seeing the same teams go back to back because I would imagine, I imagine that you keep the Swindlers top lane in play here because that was quite literally the worst case scenario for any top lane matchup, and they were still able to turn it around. So this guy's got resilience. I think he's good.
Well, isn't that a rune or a mastery? I don't remember. There's a lot of those now, and my brain hurts remembering all of them. I pick the funny pictures.
I see. You're a picture enjoyer.
Yeah, I can't read. We've been over this.
Yes, that's true. Now reading's so tough. Which is why I'm not surprised that none of us could read the outcome of this game before it happened. Again, I certainly thought that Riggs Best Pals had it, but again, the bot lane went so well. It was that early fight that really kind of kicked off the snowball of Rifle, which then led into the snowball of the Nazis, because again, Tuzlo played the lane absolutely beautifully, like chef's kiss, full glaze. That man was absolutely baking on the Taric.
Well, that's a different champion.
Yeah.
Taric doesn't want to be a baker. That's a different Targonian, in fact, that wants to be a baker.
I mean, I know what you're saying, but like Taric, he's just cooking up a storm with this.
Absolutely was. I don't know if he's gonna even be able to get that back. That's not how that sentence was supposed to be phrased, but I phrased it like that. I don't know if we see another Taric. I don't know if we see another Nasus. Like, these might just be fear banned if they're back in these if the same lineups run it back in the next game.
Now, if they happen to not run it back, are there any players that you're hoping get to see oh my goodness. Are there any players that you're hoping to see next game?
I believe these are the first time these are the debuts for both of these teams on stream, because I do not remember casting maybe we casted the Pals very early in the season, but
no, I think I think you're right. This is a stream debut for these,
because we definitely have not talked about this. Like, we've not talked about the Swindlers beyond, like, in depth before, because we have not gotten the opportunity to.
That is correct.
I want to see Pokemon Unite because I am a former Unite enjoyer.
Whoa. Yeah.
Like, I'm just saying, former Unite enjoyer.
Who'd you play?
I was I became an Urshifu main at the end because Urshifu was really easy to jungle with, and I was tired of playing support, and I was like, I just need to solo carry all my games. But I was a Blissey main because Blissey was obnoxious.
Yeah, very true.
But really fun to play. Everyone hated her.
Right.
Everyone hated her except for me, apparently.
For sure. In terms of players that I would want to see, I'm hoping that we get to see Wolfie again, because great guy. They played the lane insanely good too.
There's no run backs, who do you want to see?
Yeah, I was just gonna finish that. It's like, if I could not pick the same people that we did see today, or sorry, in that last game, I would like to see Handy Taco, because I was talking to, oh my goodness, I'm blanking, Wolven a little bit, and they said that Handy Taco, that guy's nothing. He's got like 5 champions, and that's really it. He was just not scared of this guy. But also death on the side of the Swindlers would also be a really cool thing to see, because I was talking to Wolven, and he said that death is a bit of a wild card. It seems like every single play they make, there is no thought behind it, and they do not care if it works or not. Regardless, we are going to see the rosters revealed, and JB is back at the top lane. That's a great one. Sparky Shark is also back in the jungle. Sunny D, Swag, and Crucifix are going to be coming in hot, with Tuzla staying, Tuzlo, my goodness, staying the same. Muzra back in the game as well. Let's go. All right, yeah, honestly, a lot of the same picks here.
A lot of the same in terms of players. I mean, same players. Do we see the same champs, though? Because that board was, Mord Irelia, pretty much unbeatable early, but that Nasus, so devastating in the late game. I don't think either team wants to even risk letting the other get an advantage like that again.
Right. It's a really interesting question. Now, I really don't know. See, I should have asked more about this in the interview, in terms of like pocket picks, because I feel like Nasus is just the pocket pick of all time. You know what I mean? Like, you have to have, because like you need to have so much experience on the champion in order for it to work. Like, yes, you can kind of sit in side waves and do what you want, but if you aren't able to stack efficiently, you're cooked.
Well, there's the Jax ban. You mentioned that.
Yeah, Wolven or Wolvie, the best Jax player in the league, hands down, not even close. That's all he plays every day.
Seen multiple players apparently be able to play Pike on both
Mhm.
teams, which is very funny.
Yeah. Pike is
Such-
he's pretty strong, I would say.
What an anti-competitive champion, like an
Yeah,
anti-comp
right.
champion in theory. Like the
Mhm.
support that wants all of this gold. What an anti-comp champ. But if you get really good at him, it doesn't really matter. When your opponents are dead, team comp doesn't matter at all. Come on.
Uh-huh. That is exactly right. And I do think that's the kind of ethos that support has for the side of Rig's best pals. Bard actually could be banned away as well, which is interesting.
I
And
don't
there's the
know if
Nasus
Conv-
ban.
Yep, there it is. The
There it is,
respect
yeah.
going through. I gotta check
For
if
sure.
Conv is
I
Bard enjoyer because I would be really happy. I'm a big Bard enjoyer
Right.
myself. I think you have mentioned also being a Bard enjoyer.
yes, I am.
Let's see.
Massive Bard
Conv,
enjoyer, but
it didn't open the page. Let me try it a second whole
Awesome.
time.
I don't think they do play charismatic.
Oh,
Bard, which will help me.
400,000 points on Bard.
They
A
do play
casual
charismatic.
50 games in this ranked season with a 56% win rate. So I think that's what,
That's not bad.
20.
That's like
it's like
20, maybe 30 games.
I think 27.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 27 and 23. So a big Bard
Ooh.
enjoyer. And I had to explain to someone recently that Bard would break Classic over his knee.
Oh, he would.
And he already breaks
100%.
Modern. So yeah, he would
Yes.
destroy Classic. He is so broken in
Yes, he
every
would.
way. And the only thing that balances him are the players who play him.
Exactly.
But you want to talk about a champ that was absolutely broken for a very long time in both the worst possible way and then the best possible way. Skarner, so bad he had to be reworked. So good he had to be nerfed into oblivion.
Uh-huh. And actually, this is interesting because, as we know from Big Rev's document, this is likely a Skarner top.
Skarner top. I remember when the Skarner rework came out and everyone was like, Skarner top is so
my
strong, and then they nerfed
Dude.
it like so
Yeah,
badly. They did not
they
want him
really
to be a top laner. They're like, you're going to take him jungle, and then they killed his jungle, so everyone takes him top lane. But they're thinking it's a Skarner jungle because they just took Shyvana to power farm him, to just power farm him
Interesting.
the whole game. But I like this Seraphine pick, as abnormal as it sounds for me to say, because Seraphine does beat the Skarner. Like, he tries to drive into you, you hit him with the double E, or you hit him with the ultimate. If he gets the Impale, you do hit him with that ultimate into the double stun, so you don't have to even bother dealing with it. If Conv knows how to aim, which I'm assuming they are, because they are tier 1 in this draft, I hope they know how to aim, and they can pretty much deny the maximum Skarner value at any team fight.
And you know, the Seraphine pick is also a pretty interesting pick because it's actually a highly contested pick between both of these teams. But also, I believe that Muzzra plays quite a bit of Seraphine. You know, they like a lot of. I'm pretty sure it is because you know he likes a lot of scaling bot laners, and as well as Seraphine. Like he just loves Seraphine. Oh, do I reveal this? Nah. We'll keep that hidden for now. Twitch is cool. I actually really like that.
You're not. It could be like the very rare Twitch jungle, but it doesn't seem like
goodness.
You're going to be getting the Seraphine bot lane because Twitch exists, and therefore you probably want to have a counter damage carry because as much as she can scale and as much overall value as she provides to the team, she's not providing as much as a Twitch as Vladimir. Okay, so they've just covered for both Skarner positions. Though they could send this into the Silas, but I would like to see this into a potential Skarner top lane.
Oh, I would too. That'd be so funny. Although, you know, one thing I don't know if we talked about when we were going over the Skarner top meta that happened when it was reworked is also kidnapping underneath the towers. You pin someone into the wall or pin someone onto your tower and then you ult them. And you just stand there menacingly and they just get shot.
Let's see.
It's hilarious.
I'm not seeing any Vladimir. I'm seeing a very small amount. Literally one game of Vladimir this season.
That's all you need.
Wolfie, so unless they've only been busting this out in comp and scrims, I'm not expecting this top lane, sadly.
I think that's actually going on Shizen.
It would make the most sense for it to go on Shizen, just because I'm literally seeing 0 games of it for Wolf. No, this is going on to Shizen. A Mastery 15 Vladimir.
Holy, alright.
130,000 points compared to 1 game this entire year from Wolf. I think we know where this is going.
I like the Vladimir mid as well.
No, I'll take it.
Yeah, exactly. This is I think a little bit more stable Although actually, you know what? This is like completely unrelated. I don't know if anyone
Nice.
has tested the Tristana top because you get range every level. Does Tristana get like even more range at level 20?
No, because it's only set to scale to level 18.
Range,
You
right?
could
Needs
see
to buff.
this. You could see this in, I think it's Irelia changes. I could be misremembering. I don't remember. It was some top laner just got changes, and they
Oh,
made
yeah?
it scale from 1 to 20 instead of 1 to 18.
Okay,
Oh no, it was Camille. Camille's passive now scales 1 to 20 instead of 1 to 18
I
to
see.
prevent her getting max value in support.
I was just gonna say, too
As
bad
if she
everyone's
was ever
playing
hitting
support.
level 8. If you're hitting level 18 in support, you are the insane, like marathon gamer. You are dumpstering the opponent.
Yeah, exactly. Although, Renekton picked up as well. That's a very big lane
World's
bully.
safest blind. Look, if pro play has
Oh,
taught
yeah,
me anything,
absolutely.
world's safest blind pick. Even though I don't agree with that sentence.
I think that Renekton is actually a pretty safe blind as well, but I am also a sheep, so maybe that's why.
He's blind. I'm not saying he isn't blindable. He's a very blindable, like splashable champion into any team comp, but he also loses a lot of matchups. As this, I think, is confirming the Skarner top lane.
Hmm.
As this should be a Sylas jungle, unless they want to pivot the Sylas to top lane to match the Skarner.
See, I feel like
Or the Renekton,
the
sorry.
Renekton, yeah. I don't even, again, in my heart of hearts, I'm really thinking that JB is saying, give me the Skarner top, guys. You saw what I could do on Nasus. Please trust me on this one.
Well, to be fair, Skarner even less fight value than Nasus in that sense.
Well, at the
As-
same time,
What
ooh.
is this? Is this Sylas? Is this Skarner support?
Actually, let's take a look here.
This could be Skarner support.
No, it might be Silas support.
I mean, I could see either angle. I think Skarner might be the better option just because he has more HP. But I mean, it's gonna take forever
don't
for
know.
Sylas to hit 6, but at that point, he's always getting whatever ulti he wants anyway, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
It will be the Thresh
Ooh.
with the Seraphine bot lane.
So I'm pretty sure that's a Seraphine ADC locked in loaded, or APC rather, locked and loaded.
Intriguing. These comps. These
Right?
comps really went somewhere. We really went somewhere after game 1.
See, right. I was just gonna say, like, game 1, we had like a very like not quite stock standard comp. There was definitely a couple spicy picks in there, but like not this level of spicy. Now we're getting into the experimental zone. I'm gonna drop my champion predictions here. I'm pretty sure that's a Twitch Silas bot lane, Syndra mid, Skarner top, Wukong jungle, going up against Thresh Seraphine, Renekton top, Vlad mid, and Shyvana jungle.
I can't see it going any other way for Riggs, unfortunately. For the best pals, they
Yeah.
unfortunately have telegraphed their plans because they drafted Vladimir and Shyvana.
Mhm.
There's not really much moving there, given their team flexibility. I mean, you could put Syndra top lane, but I don't know where
Do
Wukong
not.
goes.
Do
Then
not
Wukong goes
Syndra
nowhere.
top lane.
You're evil
I-
for doing that. It does beat the Renekton, actually, but they already drafted such an
Really?
insane, like such a, it does.
I feel
Renekton
like
can't do
Wolvie's-
anything to Syndra
I
unless Wolfie
feel
just
like-
goes full send.
That's what I feel like Wolvie's Renekton beats literally everything in the game.
I don't believe that's true. I just think Renekton is such an average champion.
And you also think that Yuntalis is bad. I
Well,
think I'm sensing a
statistically,
pattern here.
statistically, it is.
I think I'm sensing a pattern. I'm not
Well,
gonna. Yeah?
I didn't say Renekton was bad. I just think he's overrepresented. Players think
Oh,
very, very highly of Renekton,
I
and
see what you're saying.
I'm more of the LS belief that you should not be like blinding this champ anytime you think you can.
Okay.
He beats Mbessa though. Like he is a
They
brutal
do.
counterpick to Mbessa. He
For
bullies
sure.
that champ, and I'm so happy he does because I hate that champ.
Absolutely. Like any bad matchup for Mbessa, I'm like, I'm
Yes!
dancing. I'm dancing. It's like finally.
You could tell me, yeah, like you
Finally!
could tell me like Seraphine's a great matchup for Mbessa, and I'm like, yes, go. I will
I
cheer
sure
for
hope
any
so.
champion if they counter if they counter Mbessa. I will cheer for any champion.
100%. Although I will say, like, I'm not the biggest Renekton Glazer. I'm the biggest Wolvian Glazer. All right.
That's
This
fair.
guy-
After
this
last game,
guy's awesome.
I respect it.
Now I think that his Jax would have really made this team comp come alive, but of course it had to be first banned by the Swindlers because he is the best Jax player in the world. You know, there's literally
Don't
no
fact
other
check
pro
that.
player.
Just literally do not
You know
fact check.
You
It's
can't
true.
fact check that. You can't fact check that. He will tell you himself that he is only a Jax player. That's all he ever plays. Anyone in this league will tell you the exact same thing. He's the best Jax player in the world. Most mastery points by a long shot.
I want to see how many he has because I actually do not know.
I actually don't know
Let's
either. I'll
see.
be so real. I'm going to self-report a little bit. You see,
Actually, just making stuff up is crazy.
well, you see, it's because he has so many mastery points. I've just lost count.
Why can't I just get like a? I mean, he's sitting on a casual 297 games of Jax this season, so I mean, it checks out. I don't know why I can't see. Oh my god, they used u.gg. I gotta go to the other one. Stall for time. I need to get on OPGG. Hold on.
Listen, I will tell you about his last 2 Jax games. All right, he has lost a total of 42 LP. Tell me this guy's not the best Jax in the world. Like, he's going crazy. You might not see the vision, but it's not his fault. Like both of these games were his team. He might have gone 6 and 7 in the one game, but that's the funny number, so it's okay.
I'm trying to find this. Hold on.
He may have also went 5 and 10 in another game.
Hey,
that doesn't matter. He won his lane.
To all of us. Why can't I find this goddamn account? Sorry, I'm like fighting for my life. Oh, it's a 0. Okay, there you go.
All right, there we go. Look, a 5 in 1 game. That's what we like to see. This guy, 0-5 on the Aatrox. Goodness gracious, do not give this guy the Aatrox, please.
Oh, 918,000 points on Jax. There you go.
This is exactly what I'm telling you. Like, he's
verification.
the best. He's the best. Yeah,
okay, Abscond dunked level 1 Silas. They're just full sending, and this is a.
Ooh.
I would say this is a good comp to full send into. Unfortunately, it is Seraphine, so it is it's like Seraphine Thresh a little bit harder to all in.
Yeah, there's a lot of save power as well. You know, if Renekton ever overextends, or if Shyvana is somehow taking a bad ulti, this Thresh is going to make it impossible to punish that.
I mean, at least you always have access to Seraphine ulti, because if it was you had access to Threshold, I probably would cry.
Although I don't know.
Threshold can be good. It's just, it's really just good. It's great on Thresh.
Exactly.
Because he could force you to go through the wall, or he could just zone you with it. It's not great for Silas, because he is engaged. So you just leave.
Yeah.
It's really hard to force someone to go through the wall as Silas.
And it doesn't really last a crazy amount of time either. Like, obviously, you don't want to be. Oh, has it really?
Well, I assume it has just been nerfed historically, because Thresh was the greatest champ to ever exist for a very long time.
That's very true. He is still easily one of the best, I would say.
He's getting nerfed. I'm mad about it.
Wait, when are they changing?
They're like nerfing his health scaling or something. I don't remember. They're nerfing something really small about him, and I'm annoyed. I'm just grieving. Like, I'm sad because I like Thresh, and he's honestly been kind of underrepresented this season.
Gotcha. You're grieving it, as it were.
Yeah, I'm grieving. Like, I have to be in grief because, like, look, they just nerfed my Camille. They're nerfing my Thresh. I am Riot hates me totally. That's what it is.
Oh yeah, no, I get that. That's so valid, King. You keep going off. But actually, I do want to ask a completely unrelated question. I want you to go to your op.gg really quick.
Oh my god, it's been a while since I've launched my op.gg.
And then when you get there, I want you don't tell me. Actually, you know what? Tell us your top 3 highest mastery champions.
I already know that off the top of my head. Top 3 mastery highest mastery champions. I have Sona, Lux. Ooh, who is my third actually? Is it like Sona, Lux, Nautilus? It's Nico. Yeah, I forgot. Sona, Lux, Nico.
Okay. Well, we're gonna do a little game together where we're gonna be taking the top 3 the highest mastery champions.
Oh god.
And we're gonna be playing Marry, Kill, Bang. You know what that is?
Yes, I do.
Okay, go ahead.
You marry Sona, you kill Lux because it's Lux, and you bang Nico.
Okay. How old is Nico?
I don't think Nico has a confirmed age. Nico just lives in the jungle.
Yep. Nope. You're safe. She's 180. You're good.
Is that actually? Hold on. Let me go to the universe page.
I just looked it up.
At least 181 years old.
All right. Okay. You know what? That we like that. All right. You know, older is good or something like that.
In the sense of legality, yes.
I have Alistar, Leona, and Nautilus.
Well, now, Nautilus is dead, so you're fine on that one.
That's what I was saying. Like, if we killed Nautilus right off the bat, and now I'm caught between marrying Alistar and marrying Leona, because I feel like both of them are actually pretty damn solid.
I talked about this last stream. Alistar's like canonically just a good person. Like, he's a chill guy. He's just a nice dude. He's only
what I'm
like
saying.
angry when he has to fight because he was forced to his entire life. Like he's a nice
Yeah.
guy.
Exactly. And you know, it's just like they always say, the devil shivers when a nice guy loses his temper or something like
Honestly,
that.
you should justify killing Leona because Leona is literally a religious fanatic.
Hmm.
Like
See,
to
I
the extent
think,
of going to war. I guess actually she's better than Diana in that sense.
yeah.
She's not like evil. Like Diana's evil about it.
Hmm. But it's fine if Leona does it because she's just like one of the gals, you know?
She is one of the gals. Kind of like
Exactly.
true.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I think, okay, so we kill Nautilus. I think I just marry Alistar and then I bang Leona. There
That's
we
a
go.
fair one. I respect
Yep.
that one.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
If you
Now,
could
if
just
we...
deal
Oh,
with the
yeah.
fact that you have to live with like a what, like 7 foot tall minotaur.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it
You'll
comes
manage.
with
You'll
its
manage.
challenges, but on the other hand, you know, if I'm married to like a 7 foot Minotaur guy, like, dude, the uppies would go absolutely
The
crazy.
uppies are
The
insane.
uppies would go bonkers, dude.
Think about it.
I'm thinking about it quite a bit. Like, dude, you know, we're walking around in fucking Runeterra or whatever that is. There's like an apple tree or something. I'm like, oh, Alistair, I need uppies. I need uppies. I can get us a snack.
Uppies.
And then
It's
he picks
over.
me up, and then I pick apples for us. It's so good.
That's why you should have married Nautilus. Like
What? I'm not
11
marrying
feet
Nautilus.
tall, like
Dude,
13 feet tall or
I
something.
don't like big stuff in the ocean. I'm not a
Oh,
huge fan of giant stuff in the ocean.
Outro, you're telling me
Actually,
you're not marrying Thresh? You're telling me you're not marrying Thresh, Outro?
here, for those of you listening in on the stream, we actually got our production to step in here for this little game. They have Morgana, Nami, and Thresh. So I think what will be a
Marry
really
Thresh.
fun adaptation is Ultro, our prod guy, he's gonna type his answers in the chat. We're gonna guess what he picks. And
Marry,
whoever's
marry,
right-
or marry.
Well, see, I think he's going to marry Nami, bang Morgana, and then kill Thresh.
I think
That's
that
my
is the
prediction.
angle. But
I
if
already
it was
said it,
based,
go.
it's marry, Thresh, bang, Nami, kill Morgana. Let Kale win.
Okay. Ultro, I will let you put your predictions in the chat when you get to it. But until then, we are going to be seeing game number 2, Rig's Best Pals versus Swindlers. Game 2. It was a huge upset for Rig's Best Pals. My goodness, I'll get it one of these days. As the Swindlers managed to outscale and outmaneuver despite their best efforts. Now let's see here. Rig and Pals looking to play it a lot safer this time and down in the bot lane, not looking for bush control.
They know they lose, and that is the pain.
It's me.
It's the curse of you have great disengage, but you also die if you miss your disengage.
Exactly right. Now, this mid lane, oh my god, there's going to be so much action here. We got a Vladimir and a Syndra. Both champions completely chill with farming the entire game. Oh my goodness, the action's going crazy.
Oh, there's a minion, but Shizen should be pretty free to get aggressive, has the slow stacking Q, because just it takes time, okay? Look, not everyone can be blessed with a fast stacking Q. As engage from Tuslow, yeah, it goes pretty awry. You don't have that Kingslayer yet, and bad engage means you die. Marry the fish, kill the warden, yep, you got it right. Well, we both got it right, but I think it would have been funnier as the base option is Tuzzle gonna miss the abdunked, and he's gonna take a huge chunk of damage again, forced to flash away from the Q. Was Muzra getting put damage into him? Something like that. Yeah, why is it called oven when you in the hot, cold out eat the food?
What?
Or oven the cold food.
Just
hot,
commentate
eat
the game, bro. Just commentate the game.
No, I'm tongue twistering.
Okay. Well, while you're tongue twistering, we are actually seeing a bit of an interesting matchup top lane. You know, I was certainly glazing the Renekton quite a bit, as well as Wolven. However, it seems like JB is actually doing quite a good job here.
Crucifix is on like 10 HP,
Oh,
barely surviving the double Q. As there's the abdunk, the ignite goes down, and Tuzlow's gonna find first blood. Calm has flash, it's gonna get it with the E auto powered up. And Revenge, as the supports are going to trade kills.
Although I do like Swindler's outcome there, because the Twitch did survive. You know, that being said, Muzra did get a nice back, so I feel like low-key that's tempo advantage.
Kind of, I guess. It's a slight tempo advantage. They are going to be pushing this wave.
Law. This is Balsam's Law. Okay.
Well, no, Balsam's Law is you get the entire wave while dying.
Oh, look at Tuzlo, my goat, taking a trip to mid lane for some sightseeing. That's what we like to see. Oh, he's gonna stay actually. Oh,
Yeah, well, he's gonna stay as long as he can. He's gonna get a good chunk, but she's going
Oh
to match
my.
it as Caesar is here. There's no CC on this team, so Duzlo should be safe to get out.
yeah, that's a ghost.
Barely
committed
safe.
as well. Ghost committed for
Ghost
Shizen.
committed. Wait, what?
Yeah, right.
Oh, Ghost
Yeah.
from Shizen. I mean,
Yeah.
it's kind of a worth Ghost, honestly. Sunny D is coming back, so you do lose tempo.
Yeah, I guess. But at the same time, you know, we're looking at this bot lane. I feel like the Seraphine's actually going to be really chill against the Twitch
Oh?
because...
Comp?
No.
No.
Nah.
Played it safe. Ooh.
See, I saw the vision, but
Oh,
I...
oh,
Oh.
-1. Oh my goodness.
My.
Oh,
We're
we're
gonna
looking
move
like
past that.
DRX out here right now. That's
We're
not
gonna
good.
move past that because Muzra is my goat. I've got 200 riding on Rig and Pals. Let's go, baby. They're gonna win this one.
Cole coming out from Wolvie. Okay.
This is actually really cool, but you know, you don't really see a lot of top laners build Call. I like it quite a bit.
I mean, no, I absolutely respect it. Sometimes you just gotta... Like, top laners are so used to the non-stop action, go, go, go. Same with mid lane. They don't understand the bot lane experience of accepting that this is a farm lane and just building a
Yeah.
Cole and getting
Yeah.
the extra 150.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, it's likely going to be another 30-40 minute 30-40 minute brawl, I'm not going to lie to you.
I'm seeing a Skarner, I'm seeing a Vladimir and a Shyvana with a Seraphine. This is going to be a 20-year game. We're going to
It
be here for
absolutely is.
the rest of our lives as... Holy cow,
Oh.
Crucifix is going to get chunked, but Khan getting engaged on still with a good play. Crucifix with the lethal tempo stacked up, though.
Ooh, that's
Looking to get
dangerous.
a little more damage down.
Look, Shyvana's actually taking a trip down.
I mean, nothing
He's
else to
gonna
do.
be
The farm's all,
spotted.
the whole freaking jungle's gone. You're Shyvana. You got nothing else to do. Might as well walk.
I mean, you got Gromp in a couple seconds. But they really do want to secure bot lane prowess so they can get this dragon. But look at the Wukong. The George in the jungle is already in here in the bush. They're going to be able to lane gank pretty soon. As the wave pushes under the... or pushing towards Swindlers in the bot lane.
I love these two junglers. Crap gank versus crappier gank options.
Yeah.
What are you picking? The answer is neither, as they both
yeah.
leave. One goes to Gromp, one goes to base. Nothing happens.
Just back to farming around here.
Yeah, peak I need 6 jungle experience.
Yep. Although it's nice when the other person is also an I need 6 jungler because now nothing's gonna
wait,
happen.
hold on. Caesar coming down. Flash already out with the ignite on them. Tuzlo gonna drop his. There's the dark passage to get Caesar into the play. Crucifix going to drop. As here comes Sparky Shark, gonna be able to pick up the first kill. Oh, flashing away from the induction. Caesar gonna at least get the double before giving over a double kill of their own to Sparky Shark. And I mean, the jungles are happy at least.
Actually, not bad.
Someone's
Muzra's
happy.
back. Yeah, it's okay. Oh snap!
Oh
That's another
my
kill.
God.
Solo-
Jesus. Chasing it to secure
Wow,
the
he's
kill. 1
not
HP
dead.
survive on the tower shot. I don't know if he actually needed the extra Q. I don't know how much the reproc would have done though. So better safe than sorry.
Well, I feel like he would know. I feel like he's got a good amount of experience on the champion.
There's a little bit of experience on him. Oh,
Although Dragon actually gonna be the huge leash for Caesar. Granted, they can actually secure it though.
Sparky kick it back
nope,
over.
it's not-
Nice.
Yep.
Dark passage over the wall as well to make sure. But no one's going to go in. They actually engage onto Crucifix on the opposite side of the pit. So I think they're going to be losing their Thresh here as there's the double explosion. Oh, Conf actually going to have Flash to get out back over the wall. As Caesar just in big dragon mode, going to be able to secure the kill onto the ADC. 3-1 on the Shyvana. And, well, this is another kind of stat stick champion. So you really like your Shyvana getting ahead as they have the Seraphine ulti as well ahead of the spray and pray. So a little bit of extra fight advantage should it come down to it.
Absolutely. Is now I think things are going to be on hold for like the
What
next
is going on
2
with Syndra
minutes.
ulti?
What do you mean?
Look at it.
Oh,
What is happening?
Classic right spaghetti code, I guess.
I know it's the UI absolutely just having an aneurysm, but I'm
Yeah.
still confused and scared, honestly, as, ooh, nice slice and dice with the, oh, what is it called? It's like something rage. I don't remember what his W's called.
Oh, no, I don't know. Proc rage.
Eyes glow, woke crocodile.
Yeah. Although we are going to see Silas looking to take a trip to the mid lane to get his
she's
Shivan off the ulti. Is that going to be a free kill, though? The Q's
He is
popping up. That's
cool.
another big kill on the mid lane. He gets out completely for free.
He's so damn fast.
Ghost
Storm Raiders
again.
plus Ghost. He's
Right?
so damn fast.
All right, well, let's see. I don't know. Last time he did get a lead mid, late game
Oh.
was the best, but look at this gank from Sparky Sharky 999. Can they get it? Yes, they can.
Yes. Ooh,
Big
good shutdown too.
Yeah.
That is nice. As
Ooh, kidnapping.
JB. Ooh.
Ooh, snap.
No way. The dominance is gonna be enough.
Oh.
JB flashing out of the range, just out of the range of the ulti at that. And flash for flash play, I think.
Look,
Wolfie's gonna be happy with that as
Oh, no.
Ooh, Tuzlo stole Caesar's ulti. He's gonna have the flyover here as there's the abscond.
Oh.
There's the abdunked into the ult
Oh.
as well as Muzzra has nowhere to run, no encore available. And Crucifix going for the kill, not gonna be able to grab it
man.
with the spray and pray bonus range. And that is the end of the play, but Tuzlo is very happy with himself there.
Absolutely. Now, back in the mid lane, this poor Syndra is just not having a good time against this Vladimir. I'm not going to lie to you. I certainly thought that he was going to be
tough
more
time.
Syndra favorite early, but down in the bot lane, though, unfortunately,
no
Silas
way.
did not
Khan?
take the tower. Ooh.
Wait, he didn't take tower yet, so Tuzlo is going to drop, accepts his fate. After that,
Yep.
Conv actually lives there if he lets Tuzlo get an auto, but he might have just went
for
for
sure.
a Q and died. So, tough situation, feels kind of bad, but you go 1 for 1,
Not bad.
you get happy, not the worst outcome. Oh, it's
That's
Ruthless
lock
Predator.
money.
That's it. Boom. The internet answered my problems.
I see, I see. Ruthless Predator. Yeah, man, I'm not going to say that.
Well, he is one.
He is one, yeah, you're right. You know, I'm just not really caught up with the lore, so I was like, oh, I don't know if I should say it, because, like, I might be wrong, and then, like, I would just sound, like, really, really dumb.
I've gotten so many things wrong. It's probably fine as JV is going to be able to get out of there. Yeah, that's it. Wolf is just farming.
Yeah, over here in the jungle, though, we got support v support action, and I would say that was
That's
a
it.
really good trade from Tuzlo. You know,
I would say it's better, but doesn't really... Probably isn't going to end up mattering. As there's the abscond... Oh, never mind, it does matter. Wards. As Tuzlo is leading the damage
Wow.
graph, because, yeah, being a damage carry but not having to worry about farming does mean you just get all the damage for free.
Very true, I guess. You know, there might be an issue with gold, but, you know, support items now are pretty darn busted.
As Gold, yeah, is up there with 4 kills.
What's absolutely crazy is Tuzlo has more gold than, JB.
Where have I seen this before? As there's the real Dragonol. Double encore coming through. Tuzlo griefing his teammate as Caesar gonna go 4-1 on the Dragon Mommy, as Jarvan will put it. Or Zen, sorry. Whoops,
I see.
wrong Demacian. As, oh, a flash
Wow.
engage, the hook not in time. The smite, is it gonna be enough? There's the E!
My
Oh,
goat, Mustra.
Bosra just at the edge of the E range, going to be able to secure that 1 HP takedown. As, oh, yeah, she's in a Storm Surge, which he didn't need, so this is scary.
Sure. Actually, this might be the first time I've seen a Vladimir build a Storm Surge. I won't lie to you.
Really? His combo takes, like, pretty much procs it every single time, as JB is just happy to be even.
Maybe I just don't have the best Vladimirs in my elo. That might be
Not gonna lie, same thing. I don't even see the champion.
Interesting.
Okay, now JB's just being a bum. You get to go even in lane for once this time. You don't get to... Wolf is just gonna leave. There's just no chance JB lands this ultimate from that far away with dash up. It's just
I don't know.
unlikely.
Wolfie's getting
Oh,
confident
if
though.
he
That's
goes
a big
in.
ult.
Wait, he denies the Astral's impact though, but the impale just in time, and Tuzlo is 5-4.
Wow. Again, like Tuzlo was playing the lane, lane plus map super duper cleanly. His early game is not to be messed with. For a second there, I thought that was Hex Optics on Silas, and I was like, yo, what's he cooking?
Hold on, wait a second. I'm seeing something wrong here. You can't steal Twitch ultimate.
Does he have Twitch ulti?
He can't get it. He's on his team.
Yeah, I don't think he took Twitch ulti, did he?
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, you can't get the range.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, no, my bad. It was just a big misunderstanding all around.
It's not ARAM Mayhem. You don't get the plus 250 range with the you don't get scoped and scopious weapons. So
Right. Oh, I've been playing so much ARAM recently. Problem is,
Calm?
I think that's probably a kill. Calm
No.
not feeling too good. That's a nice engage from the Shyvana, though. Can they actually kill off? If they do,
So
unfortunately, Tuzlo not able to get the main combo off, but Wukong just kind of chilling, walking behind the enemy lines a little bit there. Up at the top lane, we're still on top, but the cancels are so good. JB can't even land an Ixtal's impact on this guy.
I mean, it would matter if Wolf had any damage at the moment. With the Black Cleaver Cull not putting out that much damage, is still just playing to win the lane. Is currently not winning the lane because Poke Skarner doesn't. Remember when his W was bigger? And that's what really enabled, what do you call it? Skarner top lane, when it took up the entire lane, you couldn't stand in the wave. Yeah, that's not an option. But if you're just a professional sniper, is it professional sniping if the projectile is absolutely goddamn enormous?
Yes, it is.
By definition, yes.
That's what's up. Taking a nice recall though, looking to get some boots, and you know, I wonder what they're going to be getting next here.
Just boots.
I guess, yeah. But do they go tier 2?
Tempo reset.
Going to be committed for Caesar, actually, is Shizen is in the area, and we're actually seeing a lot of pressure for the bot lane.
Oh,
but again,
what
these
a
W's
dodge!
on Vladimir are crazy. Crucifix is taking a little bit of damage, but now Tuzlo is here. And a nice Devona ulti on the 2. That is huge, but the Encore is pretty massive, but Muzzra goes down very quickly. The Shyvana goes down very quickly. Muzzra just barely surviving. Now Thresh is going to be the target. Will they be able to survive? Not so much. Now Shizen has to back up, and Muzzra, they've got nothing left in the tank. They need to leave before the onslaught of the Swindlers continues.
And Wolfie, no teleport there to match JB's, or no opportunity to cancel it either. We'll get some tower plates for his troubles, but that trade early in the top lane going to come back to bite them as JB gets huge advantage. Doesn't even need the Storm Surge. Smite down Sunny D Swag, and oh my god, that W just took half of the HP of Sparky as Tuzlo trying to run under tower. Will trade 1 for 1, but that is a foreseeable future win for the APC. Support Seraphine, we're not really doing damage, but we're not really supporting. It's kind of, we're in the hellish middle ground of Seraphine carry.
For sure. Now, Crucifix is going to be pushing up quite a bit here, and I guess they are uncontested, but I want to keep our eyes on the Shyvana, who is getting the Grubbies, or Rift Herald, apologies. Grubbies were already taken. But yeah, exactly. But double Grubbies for Rig's best friends, which, you know, is quite good, although I do like the pushing power on the side of Swindlers a lot more.
50-50? Neither of them have smite, so it didn't matter. As nice ult to fly out to safety there, and no
with the
chase.
blue buff too.
Actually got it. I thought the Cyclone secured it, but I guess not. The big bite.
Yeah.
Twin bite.
That's basically a second smite, let's be honest. That thing hurts.
It does. It usually hurts champions, but hurts everything all the same. Hook not going to connect here as they're trying to get the tower, but Twitch very good at clearing out waves, if you didn't know.
But look at this.
Not AP, so not instantly go. Have you ever seen an AP Twitch clear? Oh, those words are embarrassing. But Twitch insta-clearing waves is awesome. Oh my. We've seen some nasty Syndra play. Like, I was going to bring it up way early, but are we seeing some nasty Renekton plays coming through?
Absolutely.
JB trying to get to the wall as there's a flash. Double impale, but Dominus is not going to get shut off while suppressed. So they will secure the 1 in the 2v1. Encore going to connect as we have crisscrossing Seraphine ultis and combat. Actually, a huge box to save the play, but Sparky Shark on the wraparound going to be able to secure the pair of kills for the Swindlers as Caesark and Wolfie counter mapping.
Wow.
Or cross mapping, sorry.
Cross mapping. Yeah. See, it's a lot of gold for both these champions, but you know, Sunny D Swag just barely got out of that one. The only issue is that Vladimir's pushing mid completely uncontested. You don't really want to give this guy any more turret plates, but at the same time, I feel like Swindlers are insanely strong here. I do like their team fight a lot more.
Okay, so the Syndra bug is happening again, which I think is really funny, but Swindler's team fight, if they can land it, Twitch is, I remember, Twitch in Classic has been disgusting, and one of my friends was was so annoyed. It's like, Twitch's job in a team fight is to walk up to someone and just auto-attack them. Literally no mechanics, just the stand-still combo And it's kind of the same thing here, except you can be spotted, of course. Like, minimal mechanics, your only goal is to spray and pray as many people as you can, and then pop E and just get them as low as possible. As Caesar's ulti is going to be stolen away as this dragon is started. As JB chucking rocks, bootleg Talia here.
Yep. Oh.
Someone's got to tank these, is the sad truth. She's in his 2 items. Let's see if they can turn this fight. They need to center their fights around
Look
him
at the
right
Twitch.
now.
Thresh managed just to find a lucky hook on there. Could be absolutely crazy. The hook is going to be landing onto the start of the Switch. Is going to be going in. That's a giant dash from the Savannah. Switch to the backline is going to be blowing up. So many people. Encore comes out as well. Tesla going to be killed off. Buzzride. There's so many kills coming down. But look at the triple from Shizzen. They're crazy. Can they get a quadrant for the troubles? They're just barely not going to get it.
Come on, minions.
Multi is going to be able to get one for themselves. But it's, you know, Swindlers, they got completely wiped there.
Minus 25.
I will absolutely eat my words. Rig's best friends has a significantly better team fight than Swindlers.
I mean, when they execute the team fight like that, the first thing that happens is Conv hooks the Carter. So I was like, oh, this is so cooked. But Caesar lands a 3-man ultimate, just running everyone away from the scary dragon lady and just allows instant access to that backline. And Shizun is more than happy to follow it up with a big ulti and a run through with the Storm Raiders. As, oh no, JB, this TP sucks, as a better caster once put it. As JB gonna land a double impale, but Shizun is here and is absolutely running down your Syndra. The Sanguine Bulldog hook is so nice on the absconded. Tuzlo's gonna drop to the Hemomancer.
Wow. Look at this, Vladimir. Already hitting the level 13 power spike as well.
14.
This guy is huge. 14.
Another one. Calm
Right.
2 hooks, baby. There it is.
And now, okay, you know, a little bit earlier, you were saying that the Seraphine, not quite dealing damage, not quite supporting. Where would you say they are now?
If they keep hitting these encores, supporting, at least. So one of the 2 goals of this champion and in this position. So it's working out, at least, as I think that's an Echoes of Helia, but that could be like 2 or 3 items, just based off of my enchanter knowledge.
Yes, yes. I believe that's Moonstone or Echoes of Helia.
Why I despise having
check
so many
that
items with the same build path. I know it's
my
one of
gosh,
those 2
yeah.
items, and I'm like, why do all these items have the same build path? But
Right,
something
needs
that
to add more support items, that's why.
well, more unique build paths at least. But when all your enchanter items give the same 4 stats, it's not really possible. But Shizun with the funny book, already 10 pages deep, or 10 chapters, I guess, because if it's 10 pages, that's still a small-ass book. Like, 10 chapters, though, that's a pretty hefty book.
That's a big one.
As, Ishtal's impact out to quotation marks safety, as Shizun doesn't even have that much of a crazy AP advantage, but JB only has Titanic Hydra, and a tier that will eventually become something.
We are seeing a couple hooks here. No one's following that. What?
Yeah,
No way.
I mean, I would have probably not followed it either. I'd have just like,
Taken that.
I would have died. Ooh, if that one hit, I'm following it.
Yeah, of course.
Oh?
It's going to be starting off, though. Sparky going to be the first target here, but the Switch is free hitting. Okay, but Vladimir is crazy. He blows up 2 immediately, and the fight is done. I don't care about anything else that happened. Like, congratulations, Multi. You killed the support. Let's keep talking about this, Vladimir. This is crazy work.
I mean, what else can I say? Shizun goes up into the top lane as a little bit. We can go over this replay a little bit. Throwing out some pretty nice hooks, actually. Like, the hooks were not hitting early, but we finally got it, as we could see the Baron is finally going to be done. That hook would have been so nice, but they think they found an engage. Great Flay immediately disengaged, but Shizun already into the back lines. So this huge ult out of Tuzlo, 3-man Shyvana ulti, means absolutely nothing because you have no damage. Crucifix and... oh, excuse me. As Conv is standing in the base menacingly, but Sunny D and Crucifix left completely alone near the mid lane. And you can't have that happen when there's a Vladimir. You need to stop him from just full diving your team, as he is just 1 chapter short away from a whole ass novel now. He is so damn threatening. No hat needed, it seems.
Oh, he just doesn't care. But this guy's reactions are absolutely on point. Every single E that has been thrown out has been dodged by this W. Every single stun that Silas could ever throw out has been stunned by dodged by this guy.
Like, Shizen is absolutely playing up to the mechanical, somehow to the mechanical ceiling that we saw them play on this. Oh no, on the Irelia, as they are full diving.
Oh
the enemy
gosh.
is double kill
Dude.
at the tier 4 towers. It is going to keep it
Oh
going.
God,
It's going to
he's
heal so
alive.
much off of these Qs. A triple kill for the Hemomancer. Calm's going to steal the quad away, but it doesn't even matter. This guy is so... A one-man wrecking crew went in 4v1 and walked out with HP to spare. The hook connects again, and it's going to be the ace at 23. This game could have went so long, but the Skarner never gets online. The Syndra never gets online. The Twitch never gets online. And this game was doomed from the start, it seems.
Wow. Again, like you said, we thought this was going to be 40-minute slogfest, but it's...
Okay, just stun it on him.
It's just
that was 4v5? Wolf was split pushing that whole time.
Wait, he was?
Yes, that was a 4v5.
That makes it even more criminal. What the
They
heck?
just miss out on the
No.
triple ace right there while all that was happening. 13,500 in the lead. Riggs' best pals get back on the winning ways with a huge game from Shizen on this Vladimir.
Where was all of this game won is what I'm gonna
Well,
ask. Like,
I can tell you where it was. Underneath the dog's foot, because Shizen
true.
popped off on the Irelia, but it did not matter because they got greedy one time, died to the asses, gave them 1,000 gold, and the game was over. As you can see, we had a pretty even game, all things considered, until just one team fight went the wrong way, and they were like, Riggs best pals? Alright, enough said.
Pretty much. Like, I'm looking at this Vladimir's damage. They probably have more damage than like 3 people combined on the side of Swindlers. But one thing I also got to point out is the fact that
There it is.
1.5k damage a minute. My Vladimirs are
42%.
basically barely getting 1.5k damage every 5 minutes. Like, this guy is ridiculous. 42% of the team's damage. But
CSD? That's tough. Like, CSD -5? Come on.
Who cares, bro? Who cares?
No, 5 minions down. That's a whole wave. You can't be having that, Shizen.
Don't care. You're still my goat. You keep doing what you're doing. This guy's crazy. 2.7 damage per gold. I don't know what that stat means.
It's your damage divided by your gold.
I guess.
Big number means you did a lot of damage. Or you didn't farm.
2.7 isn't that big.
I mean, that's pretty big considering usually it's closer to 1.
I
Maybe
guess,
like
yeah.
1.5, because like you're usually
Fair
getting
enough.
like 20 to 30,000 damage and like 10,000 gold. So you kind of want it to be closer. You want it to be further from 1, because like you can say didn't farm anything, but you could see the damage numbers do not lie. 37,000 damage. Very, very much a lot of damage, and I don't have the exact gold, but Shizen was literally leading the game in gold for most of it, so very rich as well.
Absolutely. One thing I do want to point out, though, is, of course, Tuzlo. He has 16.6k damage. We don't have the exact numbers, but he genuinely might have dealt the most damage on the team.
I mean, he did second most damage in the game. Which is
potentially third.
Or
Actually,
third most damage, sorry.
Maybe
probably
fourth.
third. No, third, most likely.
I don't know. Starter was hitting a lot of those Qs.
Yeah, Tesla was hitting a lot of people in general.
I guess, yeah, that makes sense. But regardless, of another great performance by this guy. Like, even though they lost this game, I really did like all the decisions made by Tuzlo. Like, this guy's a genius.
I don't know if I love all the decisions, but definitely like living up to the loose cannon. Right. Anything can have, like, loose cannon. If I find an angle, I will try and make it work kind of play that we saw in the Tarink, and now we're seeing come to the Silas. Like, this guy is more than willing to throw down. This is what I call playing League of Legends like you're on fire. Like, you just have to, you got to run around, you got to hit as many things as you can, you got to try and put yourself out. And it was working for a little bit until just the hyper scaling came through. Just 1-2 bad team fights, and that was all that was really needed for this Vladimir and Shyvana to get online and full run through this team.
Yeah, it's a little crazy what we saw here, but now if that was if game 1 was crazy, game 2 is definitely maybe a little bit more tame. I wonder what Game 3 is going to have for us. Actually, I take it back. I think Game 2 is a little bit more crazy.
In theory, it was. I mean, like, just game 1 was just one team going crazy until one guy really went crazy. But this was just two people going absolutely off for the entire game, and one dude just running around killing people.
Yep, very, very true.
All the one-for-one trades you could ask for from Tuzlo.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I just can't wait to see what Tuzlo brings up next. You know, like they played the Tark, they played the Silas. I wonder if it's now time for like an AD support like Pike or something.
I don't think we're going to see it. I think both teams are or have Pike players on their side. Or know that the other side has a Pike player, so they can't really... I mean, you can see the Swindlers banned at this game, actually.
True, yeah. Very, very
Tuzlo,
true.
ooh, okay, we're getting some insight from Ultro about the next game. Tuzlo has been moved into the jungle to close out this series. I mean, Swindlers, they saw a drastic change in the outcome of the last game, and, I mean, if Tuzlo's basically going to run around the whole map, may as well put him in the jungle and get someone to... maybe stay in the lane with the Twitch, even though the Twitch kind of just was free to do whatever he wanted down there. Didn't really end up panning out in team fights, unfortunately. But I could see the pivot, maybe just a little bit of a shakeup, get someone else in the support position.
Yeah, definitely got to keep those. Well, never mind. He's still playing, so whatever.
He's still in. Yeah, games low. Got to keep those games low. He's coming up on 10 games though already.
Wow, really? I mean,
this will be his 10th game of the season. Yeah, this is a.
I understand it. Like, this guy's really cracked.
The win rate doesn't reflect it, but this guy also has a 2.6 KDA. He's averaging 5 deaths, 12 assists a game. Like, his KDA would be so much higher if he didn't play like he did, but his assists would be lower. Like, think about it.
Exactly. See, this is the things.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure.
Number 1 in KP in the league, 83% kill participation.
Jeez. Holy stats.
He's busy. He'd be busy.
He's going off right now, and you know what? All the power to him. I hope he keeps on doing it. Now let's see here. I'm going to go back to this document that Big Rev made because it is quite handy. Yes, let's go, Big Rev. He's not
Big Rev. Please send me my invite to Deadlock, please. You forgot.
Uh-oh. That's. I
need to start losing time in other games.
Right. Have you done any research on Deadlock or no?
Nope, I'm going in completely blind. I know about the funny strategy that was removed from the game because they balanced it horribly around the urn, and I heard about that, and I was like, that sounds awful. I hate this game.
That is correct.
Can't wait to play it.
Right. Just like League. But anyway, you know, take a look at this document here. If we take a look at Tuzlo, they only really have information on their support role. Now, that being said, they do play a bit of Jarvan support, which, you know, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yo, this guy's just me, but better at the game. What the hell?
Wait, you also play Jarvan support?
I play Jarvan. Like, the champs they actually point out here, I loved Jarvan support so much. I just busted it out on Classic recently to test it out because I was like, it's not as good.
Nice.
I played AP Jarvan when that got around with original Moonstone. I've been playing, I've been testing hybrid, or not hybrid, but like tank. I've been testing kind of assassin-oriented Jarvan support, Eclipse and garbage, and it's a fun time. Jarvan is an experience, and everyone should play him, even though he's very basic and kind of goofy, and will not shut up about his father, the king.
Of course. Well, you know, if you had a king for a father, I'm sure you'd talk about that a lot. No?
I mean, yeah. And if I was the prince and leader of his army, I guess I really wouldn't shut up about it.
Exactly. Like you're just such a nepo baby that you need it. No.
And you might be LeBlanc.
That is true. I feel like everyone could also be LeBlanc if we really
LeBlanc
think about
is
it.
Everyone. When you think about it, everyone in League history, in Runeterran history, is actually LeBlanc.
It's kind of crazy, you know. She's all over the place. It's great.
Just like on the, it's a metaphor. Oh my god.
Whoa! Oh my goodness gracious. Wait, what were we talking about before this?
Jarvan.
Right. Yeah. So honestly, Jarvan support. And correct me if I'm wrong, but is Jarvan not also a jungler?
I would hope he is. I don't know. It feels kind of weird for this guy to be able to jump walls and not be a jungler. It'd be kind of bad design by Riot.
Well, never mind. I won't say that. no, I'm just gonna go point to lock, and I will not continue my sentence. But I will continue by saying that Jarvan in the jungle I think could be very, very cool. It's a nice swaggy pick. I like it quite a bit. But I don't know if Tuzlo plays a crazy amount of Jarvan jungle.
I mean, it's hyper gank champion. It fits right up his alley.
See, I feel like there's better, like, no farm go gank constantly champions though than Jarvan. Oh, maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe, I don't know. His ganks are also just really strong. Like that is the other.
Kind of want to
side
say
of it.
Ivern, but I think that's a bit too meme tier.
I mean, not too meme tier, but that is definitely too. Honestly, with what this guy plays at support, it might be up his alley
Right.
actually. But it's very different from his engage. Not quite the full send engage you normally see from Tuzlo.
Interesting.
Okay, what an update.
Well, for those listening in on the stream, production says that Death says hi, and I appreciate that. So how's it going, Death?
Yeah.
I've heard quite a bit. Oh wait, hold on. We actually have insane info here. Okay,
Oh,
thanks for the info. Anything you
Oh.
wanna say
Hold on.
stream? All right, so. I was just DM'd by someone. I'm not going to reveal who, but they
Ooh.
said that they will never play J4 jungle. Now, I don't know if that means.
I wonder who that is.
I
Mysterious.
wonder, I'm going to protect their identities a little bit.
Yeah.
But oh, interesting. And Jarvan 4 support was a first time for them. So that's
Interesting.
maybe
Huh,
we're a
weird.
little-
I
a
wonder who
little
that
bit
is.
astray by the document. But anyway, we're not going to say who that is because that would be
Could be anyone.
cheating. It
could
really
be
could be.
anyone.
It's, just like LeBlanc. It could be anyone. We don't know.
Oh no.
But we
As-
got no idea.
Ooh, some changes coming through for the rosters. JB going to stay.
Oh my
Tuzlo,
god, Death!
as
Yes!
mentioned before, going to stay, but moving into the jungle. Ace coming in. Rifle returning to the series after their Ashe performance. Kind of led them to victory. I don't know, gold advantage. Therefore, the carry. And the man who just said hi to us, Death coming in to support Rifle in the bot lane. On the
Oh,
other side,
yeah.
Riggs, best pals, bringing bringing a rival MOBA, Pokemon Unite, onto the Rift. Very interesting strategy. As Caesar Shizen will stay, but Cloud Boys and Daniel Shykop? Hold on,
What?
I gotta read it.
What?
It could be
Oh.
Danilchkop as well. I'm
Danilchkop.
blind. I don't know, dude.
I think
Look,
we
gamer
called him
tags are
Danny.
stupid. That's Daniel. Danielson. I got nothing else. I'm out of bad joke names. Going into the bot lane, as this is like, we don't call them best of threes, but it is very convenient that most of the series turn into best of threes, huh?
For sure.
Mysterious. It's like it's designed that way with a point system to keep the teams relatively close in strength. But now I'm getting into conspiracy territory, and we're not allowed to go there on stream.
Well, actually, I do really like this one conspiracy, but it's the one conspiracy where, like, if I say it, everyone's like, "Oh, that's not a conspiracy, that's just real life." But then whenever I say it again, they're like, "No, that's actually just a conspiracy, and you're crazy." And then they just gaslight me all the.
gaslighting you.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, let's move on from that, and instead
Ooh,
let's
early.
let's talk about death. Like not like death.
Wait,
but
hold on.
death. No. Like, I realize that sounds bad. I'm talking
The
about death
guy.
from Swindlers. Yes, I'm talking about the players, guys. Keep yourself safe. All right. I know your teammates tell you that in ranked. This time, I actually
Yeah,
mean
that's what
it.
they mean.
Okay.
That's what they mean. They're telling you to keep yourself safe. They
Anyway,
care a lot about
Death-
you.
Death is a really interesting character because I have been told by I'm not going to reveal my sources just yet, but Death is a very interesting source. They will make plays that make absolutely no sense, and they will have full confidence in the fact that it will work perfectly. And even if it doesn't, there is a high chance they will likely do something equally strange or something stranger very, very soon.
Things?
Yes, like
I'm sorry.
plays.
I'm sorry.
Plays in
I had
general.
to do it once.
I don't think
As-
I got the reference. My
oh.
bad.
Nah,
Yumi
don't worry. It
ban?
wasn't It was a niche reference. As a Yumi,
Ah.
Daniel, Danny. I guess it's Danny if they're banning Yumi. Sorry, that's sexist of me. That's a bad assumption of me.
How could you? How dare you? Oh my goodness. It's not like I've ever done that on stream before. Please don't go back.
Don't
15
look.
minutes ago.
Don't check.
Anyway.
Do they play a lot of Yumi?
That's
As
what I feel
Tristana,
like.
the return.
Nobody, I
No,
feel
they
like nobody
literally
plays Yumi here.
do not play a lot of Yumi. I'm confused by
Okay.
this ban.
I don't know. Okay, see, Poppy ban I can understand because Poppy's actually really oppressive, and that is actually a really good answer for a Corky. But in
Whiskey
terms
deltas.
of Tristana versus Corky, I'm actually not sure who comes out on top here. I think both are
I
quite
think
good.
Corky wins. I think
Yeah.
oh well with Zillion Corky wins.
Oh.
Yeah, no. Zillion was brought up earlier in the stream to talk about how
Yep.
broken Tarek is.
Mhm.
And he falls into the same category. Corky is just I just love Corky. He has funny voice lines and he blows you up and he's actually really strong and Riot
give us a
doesn't know what they
Corky-
want out of him. It's great.
Can you give us a Corky impression?
I can maybe hold on. I gotta. Oh, the Triss Nautilus coming back. They're sacking
Ooh.
points here, by the way. They don't have 10 unique
Mm.
champions. The Swindlers are sitting at 9 unique champions. The Pals are sitting
Oh.
at 12. So the Pals have actually secured themselves the extra 2 points already. The Swindlers need 3 unique picks here to get the extra points. Especially again, these teams pretty much neck and neck. The winner of this will have like a 10-ish point advantage after the series, obviously, because that's how head-to-head works. But they want to keep it close because these guys are 1 and 2 for the final 2 playoff spots.
Interesting. I wonder if that's another Skarner top because JB is still in the game.
Oh, they're sacking so many points here. I mean, fair. Win the series. That's more points.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
win it without being a coward. Have you thought about that?
No. No, excuse me. I don't
Like,
know. Although, I don't know a whole lot about Tuzlo's jungle. So maybe they do play a crazy bit of Skarner or
it's
being picked up as well.
Okay, so they're cooking. I like this. It's not
Oh,
really.
absolutely.
Is it
the
cooking
late
when it's like
game?
really good champions?
Well, okay, like yes and no at the same time, but like the Zillion adds a lot of spice to this comp. Their late game is going to be comically powerful. Like this Corky will be Thanos kind of thing, and especially with like a second life and likely a GA on top of that because he's going into Tristana. I don't think this guy's going to be dying a whole lot.
I gotta do some digging because Tuzlo does not play as much jungle as he plays support. As a Oven 5 on Yuumi, that's what you get for playing Yuumi though.
Oh.
I don't think I see a Skarner game on here
Okay, well,
this
then
season. Like Skarner hasn't really changed the past 2 years, so your Skarner tech does translate directly to other Skarner, like to current Skarner, pretty much just changing your build.
Yeah.
So that's not really anything to like write home about. But as far as
yeah,
I forgot about that. Oh well, now I gotta go check deaths because
What?
you are allowed to swap because they both have the same roles. We saw this happen literally like 4 days.
Oh,
Like the
right,
last
yeah.
stream we saw it. So
Could
it's not
okay,
really...
well, could still be Tuzlo. And you know what? If it is Tuzlo in support, I think that Nautilus is certainly a very, very good character for them because obviously doesn't deal nearly as much damage as the Silas. But if you do make a bunch of crazy plays and like you get caught out, you're Nautilus. Like you're low-key kind of chilling. You could just kind of sit there and be okay because you have infinite health and shielding.
Death has played even less Skarner, or even less jungle at that. This in ranked at least. Again,
Oh, yeah.
comp is a very different beast, but both of them sitting on not the most jungle games and exactly 0 combined Skarner games this season.
Okay. I'm gonna put my prediction in the ring. Tuzlo, actually, no, we're gonna base it off the picks because
It could just be JB Skarner top again. Like that is the most likely outcome. As
Right.
thievery with the champion that's a thief. Oh, it's meant to be.
Wow. Okay.
It's like an
No.
allegory of the cave.
Wow. Wait, Silas was in the cave? I thought he was in jail.
Potato.
What? I don't. Whatever. Cassiopeia.
Cassiopeia coming onto the rift. I would like to shout out
That's
Cloud
cool.
Boys with the Canada one.
What?
I'm
Okay.
assuming it's Canada because that's CA.
Right.
I just think it's funny. As Swindlers get themselves 1 extra point with the cast being locked in for Ace, who is also returning to the series. Actually,
For sure.
my brain completely fried on that. Because there are many things called aces in.
Oh, yeah. Wait,
in
no, I see him.
esports.
Yeah, right. There's a
Like,
lot.
Ace in
Actually,
League,
I
there's
do
Ace in
like.
shooters. Like you got Ace in Rainbow Six, on top
Yeah.
of a hero, on top of a character called Ace in Rainbow Six. Dude, We're getting the
Yeah.
layers.
I mean, oh, Lilia as well. Okay, this
Okay,
is
so it's starter
interesting.
top, right? It's got to be starter top.
It needs to be, yeah. Like, I feel like there's no other way Swindlers could play it.
Check it out. Lilia mid cast. What do you call it? Like Trist mid. If this was a Trist mid with a cast bot lane, I would respect it, even though it's a terrible idea. It's a really bad idea because you're facing Silas.
I mean, kind of true. I feel like I would rather Silas have a Tristan ult than a Cassiopeia ult.
Yeah, but I'd
Okay.
rather just the cast win the lane as the pal. The best pal's going to get the full 15 champions.
All right.
Respectable. No, 0% coward percentage this series. They've been
Nice,
cowards
nice.
before, but not today.
What's the Swindler coward percentage?
They have 10 points. They're coming into 11 points now, and this is the 5th match day. So the cap is, I gotta do math. It's 20. It's 20.
All
So
right,
they
all
are
right.
currently sitting at like 50, and it's gonna be. Hold on. Yeah, it was 16. It's
Okay.
50. It's 20 now. They're gonna be a little under 50% coward.
Okay.
Rigs are gonna be
Not bad.
75%. So like 25% coward percentage is not that bad.
Yeah, that's quite good. I like that. I like that quite a bit. But here we go. Likely going to be a Skarner into the Ornn. I actually think this is a really, really good response to the Skarner top lane because the Ornn cannot be captured by the Ixtalian impact. Whereas with the Renekton, it was a lot on the reaction speed of like if
Well,
you could react fast enough, you can interrupt it. But this, you just gotta press W and you're chilling for like the next second or two.
It's awesome. The funny thing will be with Impale because you do get hit by it, and if you don't time it right, you will just teleport to the Skarner
Wait, really?
because it only stops CC until it stops. So if you get stunned during it, like if you get a 3-second stun, you will still get hit by the last second of it. I don't know if it works that way with the suppress though, but yes, you can get CC'd outside of like longer than your W length, which is really funny.
All right. Well, I also do have a little bit of player information here.
Ooh.
I will not reveal my sources. However, this player says that. Oh, see, if I say it, then it's gonna kind of reveal.
Redact. Just
whatever.
redact the.
Don't care. No, they mentioned the other team. Okay, so this player says that Rig's best pals are cowards for blinding the Silas to protect a Shyvana pick.
Ooh.
You heard it here first. They are cowardly for protecting that Shyvana pick.
Cowardly in different ways. We're inventing new ways to be cowards outside of the draft. Or in the draft. Whoa. This is getting deep.
Exactly. This is just so incredibly deep. It's crazy.
There's layers. It's like Shrek.
This is a certified hood classic, as some might say. Actually, you know what? Boxed kimchi. I'm going to. No, never mind. All right, let me. No. We're not going to do that today. We're going to do that another day, but just not today.
Wait, what?
No, don't worry about
I don't
this.
know what even's happening. What? Don't.
It's
What do you mean,
okay.
Don't worry
Don't
about this?
worry about that. You don't need to know. It's like
This
it's
is
like earlier
ominous.
when we were playing Marry Kill Bang with our like top 3 champions. The entire fun of it was that it was a surprise. Like you just didn't know what was going on. So
Yeah,
if I
but hold on a
say
second. Wait a minute.
what?
Hold on.
Well, that was fun, wasn't it?
It was, but I'm now
Yeah.
I'm suspicious for my life.
So what? What?
I don't know.
What? Yo, it's like a 2-minute game, man. It's not that deep.
I gotta protect my neck or whatever they say.
Well, your neck is really fat, so I can't do anything
What
about that.
the?
Got him! Oh,
Damn it.
snap! Oh, fell for the oldest trick in the book.
Damn it!
Yep,
I knew it was coming. I knew it.
roasted. Goodness gracious! All right, well let's get back to something a little bit more important. Taking a look at this bot lane matchup, I'm a little confused. I don't play a lot of Zillion. I did talk to a player who plays a crazy amount of Zillion. I mean, granted,
Okay, so you're a good person. That person's a horrible person.
Actually, let me check my Zillion mastery points. Give me a second.
Mine are relatively low. I don't play that much Zillion.
Yeah,
I
relatively
don't
low
enjoy
is in, like, 30K.
The problem is I just don't enjoy. I don't even think I have that. I don't even know if I have 10K. I just don't enjoy playing
Really?
Zillion. He's so unfun for me.
What? Okay.
I have to log in, bro.
Wait,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
think
see if OP.GG.
I don't think I have an
dude.
OPG account. I don't have an OPGG account. Come on.
Oh, GG's.
I have to launch League of Legends.
Cringe, not doing that. All right, I'm going to say that I have, I think, 200 to 300k on Zillion.
You're an evil person. Never mind.
I
take it
am,
back.
yes. Yeah.
You are evil.
no.
You're not as evil
Deserve.
as that person. You're still evil.
Well, that's also very true. But anyway, it's been a while since I played the Zillion. In your professional opinion, who wins this bot lane matchup? Is it the Tristnot or is it the Corki Zillion?
Tristnot definitely
3-6.
wins the level 1. It kind of comes down to how good your Zillion is. If
Okay.
Zillion is absolutely slamming these double bombs, it is near unplayable.
Yeah, I can see
But
that.
if your Zillion is what we in the business call booty butt ass cheeks, it's definitely not, because Zillion doesn't have any counter engage besides blowing someone up.
yeah. Well, I believe I called, butt ass booty cheeks the imposter. Like you're being the imposter. You're being sus.
I have
Now,
30k, so you were right actually. 36k on Zillion. You're around that range, which I'm impressed by, because I really didn't think I've played that much, but it's honestly most likely ARAMs.
All right. Yeah,
It's
that
evil
would
there,
make
but
sense.
it's fun. It's evil there, but I enjoy playing him there, because I don't have to think about laning. I just think about throwing bombs.
For sure. And actually, you know what? I guess I can say this now because they are out of game. The reason I brought up being the imposter is because I was DMing Wolven before the stream today,
Oh,
and he was actually playing some Among Us in the big 2-6. And now, I'm not one to like judge the games that you like, but like, the peak has been passed, I think, for Among
the
Us.
peak has been. I mean, they're still making money and they're getting partnerships. So I don't know.
I guess, but like it feels so meme tier, like being sus in the big 2-6. You know what I mean?
Being saucy.
Yeah, he's being a sussy baka.
I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but the bosses have officially secured the series win against the Fellowship, up 2-0 at the moment.
Oh no! Wait, let me check my bets really quick. Chats,
I think you
broke?
bet on them because you always bet on Rev.
Oh yeah, you're right. That does make sense. Oh
This
no,
is,
Rev.
This is going to be a shakeup here
Rev.
because the
Oh.
Blobtons are also secured a series win. Moneyball secured
no.
a series win. I don't know
What?
how.
Oh no.
Oh, what? Dude, damn, we missed out on the Juice Box Frogs versus the Pool Party 1-2 matchup.
Oh
Don't know
no.
how that series is going. They haven't reported their game results, I should say. They have apparently put the lineups in. They forgot to submit the scores.
Nice.
Oops.
Okay,
But
so you're saying
looking bad.
that Fellowship lost versus punished bosses?
They just lost to the bosses.
Okay, there goes 250, and then you said Gone Fishing
Ooh.
versus Blobtains went to Blobtains.
This is already it's already gone to Blobtains.
Yikes! There goes 100.
Oh no.
And then Moneyball, you said won.
Moneyball have secured the series win.
All right, not bad. So that's plus 100. Let's go.
That's not enough. Anyways, any
enough.
loan sharks in the chat, reach out
Yep.
to Gareth.
I need
On
money.
Discord at Gareth5827. He needs boss
mhm.
bucks desperately
I
because
do.
he is literally bankrupt.
Yep. I'm currently getting in contact with some very special doctors so I can sell my kidneys so I can keep on betting. But if you give me 2,000 boss bucks, I promise I can make it 6,000 boss bucks by the end of next week.
And I'm saying if you give me 2,000 boss bucks, I can turn your 2,000 into my 2,000.
True. Very true.
I want to see where I end up in the overall net worth rankings at the end of the
by
season.
just not betting.
By not betting, because I have a very concerning feeling that I might end up near the top hat, like in the perfect middle by the end of the season.
I know for a fact you're definitely higher net worth than me because let's see, I think I'm like
You're rocking like the
1K.
negative 350 right now.
Well, I mean the bets have not been put through yet, but yes, that's correct.
They have not been paid out, but the
yeah.
payouts aren't looking good.
No, they're really not. Let's see, where am I? I am 54th on the leaderboard.
I don't know if I get placed on the leaderboard, unfortunately, because I have not.
No, you don't.
I don't think I do, but I can look at the overall leaderboard, and I can tell you that I would currently be almost top 10.
Well, no, you can only get on the leaderboard if you put money up, all right?
No, I know, but I believe you start with 1,500.
1K, and then you get 200 every
1K?
week. Yeah, 1K.
Okay, if you
like
start
1,000.
1K with how many every week?
200 every week, if I'm not mistaken.
So 1,400 flat, I would be 27th, tied with Killa, who is exactly at 1,400. And a lot of people, actually, I'd be like tied 20... Holy cow. Everyone's at 1,400. There's so many people
Okay.
who put... I'm tied with Jared and like 50 other people for 13th. As people who have
Interesting.
put zero money, who have signed up to do it and put zero money down.
Pretty based. Pretty based. I'm not going to lie to you.
How many people are there total?
Too many,
58, like
actually.
the overwhelming majority. How many are there? Yeah, that is 13 or 14 people who have put zero money down and are all in the top quarter.
Not bad. Don't worry. I'm going to surpass them, all right? Just you wait, all right? This week is not my week, I don't think, but next week I got it for sure,
Next
all right?
week is the week.
Third time's the charm because I only started betting week 2.
I mean, just looking at the results outside of bets right now, like this is going to be the Blobtons' best chance to rocket themselves into the 1 to 3 position. I mean, they've already surpassed the Fellowship this week, and they're gonna because they're playing Gone Fishing, they're gonna gain an even bigger lead. They're only up by 3 points on them. They're gonna be gaining at least 10 on them, excluding any bonuses.
Sure.
And the best news is that the Frogs and Pool Party are facing each other this week. So this is your best chance to get that screenshot, of you in the top 2.
Yeah, right.
This is like when when really bad teams like get when bad college football teams get like a field goal advantage on the first drive.
Yeah.
And it's just like stop the count right now. That is what the Blobtons are feeling, but for Riggs, Best Pals, and the Swindlers, they're both looking to keep the count going as it is Game 3, tied 1-1. The winner of this will overtake the other, or I guess if you're the Swindlers, or if you're the Swindlers, overtake. If you're Riggs, Best Pals, maintain your advantage. Actually, both of these teams can overtake Moneyball, right? Or no, they can't. Sorry, Moneyball's winning. I'm used to them being on their losing streak after last week. But like the goal is to maintain the advantage, and at this point, the goal is to outrun the bosses, who are somehow up 2-0 on the...
Right.
Like, I am still kind of in shock that they're up 2-0 on a top 3 team in the league, as Death full engaging. This is the best chance to get it. I mentioned the early Zillion fights. He only has 1 bomb. Like, that is the big advantage. He can only Q.
You can start E.
Or you could be an asshole and start E.
Oh, yeah.
Which doesn't do anything. It doesn't benefit you in the slightest. It only is there to make it known that you are an asshole.
Yes. See, it's a power move. It's such a power move.
It is sending the message, I just don't like you.
Yep. Now, if
Which
it's
I
slowed
respect.
attack speed as well, that'd be kind of crazy.
It used to...
But it really...
If I told you the sheer amount of cripples that used to be in the game, you would like lose your mind. Because we have we have 3 in the game right now, and everyone hates them. So imagine if there were like 17 of them.
Not bad, not bad. I mean, it's very reminiscent of Dota. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is. Dota has a ton of like dual function CCs, or not dual function CCs, but like multi-stat impacting abilities.
Yeah, exactly.
But, jukes for days. I mean, Death just got out of that bush, and she's in. We were talking about the Nautilus and the Renekton the Renekton and Ornn reaction speeds. Talk about the Silas reaction speeds. As Pokemon Unite is, this is just trading actually, is winning out on these trades, not health-wise, but stats-wise. Power of Grasp, baby.
Oh yeah. Grasp is, honestly, I mean, I want to say it's kind of an underrated thing, but I don't think it really is. I think it's generally one of the most popular runes ever.
Yeah, it's historically one of the most popular runes to ever exist in this game, up there with like Lethal Tempo, Conqueror. Honestly, all of the all of the yellows. I don't know what they're actually called.
I want to say that's Precision, but
yeah, all Precision Tree runes and like Electrocute. That was kind of a nice miasma, but unfortunately, because you threw it so close, it is just a circle, and Cheesin walks out of it like a beast. I miss Phase Rush, man. Like
a boss. Oh
Rush.
My goodness, yes. I remember I used to play Phase Rush Alistar support. You pop E, and then you flash Q auto attack, and then you W them.
Ooh, oh, Caesar is way deep, but is able to get out. It is 0 CC. Sorry. Oh,
right now
she's in again. I mean, Ace is having flashbacks to game number 1
Oh my
because
goodness,
she's in solo kills him in the mid lane as Black Follow coming through. There it is, the Valkyrie! Almost picking up the kill, but Habibi Suave, I believe. Who the heck is
Yeah,
that?
BB Suave. Yep, that's it.
That's Cloud Boys. Okay, I was like, hold on.
Oh, okay.
Sick account name, but that is a good account name. But Cloud Boys
Sure.
going to get a second kill for Rig's best pals in this early game, and Corky with money. You might
That's
as well
pretty
have
scary, right? I mean, if this Corky starts running away with it, it could be wraps. Because again, I don't think this comp from Rig and from Rig's best friends is going to be getting weaker as the game goes on. You know, Ornn is going to provide so much value in terms of the items, and Corky is already, you know, like their mid game is already insanely ridiculous, and same with their late game too.
You said Corky running away with it, and I want to ask, do you think Corky even has legs?
I would assume so. Yeah.
I think he does, but I've never
They
seen
literally
them.
do. There's so many cinematics, or no.
I think he is in cinematics where
one.
he's walking, but it's just hard
Yeah,
to
yeah.
imagine him walking. Oh,
Right.
oh, I thought he hit it. As holy cow, the damage is still insane coming through. As Cloudboy's going to get stomped, gonna get Goomba stomped on top of it after the exhaust comes out, and he's still perfectly fine. As Ace gonna be able to flash away, she's going to drop to Ace with the twin fangs. Caesark maybe in danger.
Oh,
The
he is in danger.
Cancels the dash away, forced to flash out instead. Death is busy on this roam while his bot lane is getting absolutely hammered in. Respect as a support player.
You know, I was gonna say it's that 3-strike rule again, but oh my goodness, why?
I don't know how that works with jungle. How does that work with jungle? You just stop playing
Right.
the game. You just leave.
Yeah, you
It's
just don't
rifle.
gank bot lane.
Brutal. You just don't gank anyone. Like,
Yeah.
you just farm.
Yeah,
Which
exactly.
be-
You know, guys,
not
I'm
bad.
gonna go Yi this game. Good luck.
I'll see. I'm building Feral Flare.
Yes. Oh my God.
I'm
Dude,
building Feral Flare. I'll see y'all in 30 minutes.
Right.
Well, you'll build Wriggles, but you get what everyone knows it as like Feral. As
Yeah,
a nice
they do.
airborne. Okay, that did hit. I was like, did you just miss? The W on an airborne target? I got scared for
No.
a second because they went so sideways with it.
This is Pokemon Unite. Clearly, they're the most experienced in League on the team. All right.
That is true.
Effective fact. Actually, pulling up the call to the launch
Bong.
I mean, wait, actually, this is a
He-
kill. Ooh, force the
Flash?
flash.
Wait, could go flash for flash
Okay,
now.
okay. I don't know if we
Oh.
get the kill, but that
No,
was good.
it's just short. They're actually JB is on such low HP. It's so close.
Yeah.
Brutal. I mean, it's still a trade win. Like Skarner with no flash is way less useful than Ornn with no flash.
For sure.
As Lilia with the level 6 dragon.
Oh,
I missed level 1 Baron Lilia.
What?
When they were designing her, they accidentally overtuned her passive when they were making her so she could level 1 Baron during development. That's where the T-pose Lilia image comes from.
I see.
The crappy, the crayon drawing of Lilia T-posing on Baron, that was because she could just kill it with Q.
Very good. I mean, you know what? It is what it is. I feel like whenever Riot releases a champion, it just goes wrong every time.
Well, at least it was only in dev and it wasn't actually in the
True,
Imagine
true.
that was on launch. Holy cow. Lilia AFKs for 20 minutes to stun on the enemy team.
Yeah.
That's
That'll
kind of
be-
cool, though. They kind of fire.
It'd be fire for the Lilia player, not so much anyone else.
It wouldn't be fire for the team who has to deal with their Lilia AFKing for 20 minutes.
Right.
It would be funny. And that's what matters most.
Absolutely. But you know, I am, you know, I got to get more hyped about this game because I got 250 on Rig Pals.
And you
so
need all the money you can get.
I really do. Otherwise, these loan sharks are going to be giving me some really bad deals.
They're going to be giving you some really bad knees very soon if you're not careful.
That is also extremely true. But like I said, I can make it back.
I promise. Every gambler says this.
And every gambler is right.
I'm intrigued to see the because honestly, we've seen like a drop off in Conqueror Cassiopeia. Ooh, nice juke right there
Right.
from Cloud Boys, and Caesar doesn't care that they're on vision. Nice double stun with the time bomb into the assault, into the battery, as Death is going to drop to
snap.
Caesar with the revive. The Chrono Shift comes through. Rifles on 1 HP. Cloud gonna hand over the kill to Death. who will do just that as Tuzlo is looking for the follow-up. Do they have what it takes to get down Caesark? Caesark has the red buff, most importantly, and can leave in a short moment. Goes in the Vault Breaker. There's the double, the Arbor Shred.
Look at this. The E.
The Vault connects. Vault connects.
Madman.
And the twirl. Tuzlo with an unofficial double kill. Huge gold swing in the jungle. They're up. Holy crap. They're up 29 seeds.
Yeah, I mean, Lilia is...
The reads! We were talking about the Ornn and Renekton reaction speeds canceling the Ishtal's impact. Oh, stolen. Speaking of Skarner, stolen Impale goes absolutely nowhere. But we just saw Ishtal's impact canceling the Searing Charge. That was pretty cool. As Ishtal's impact gonna land the stun, almost puts himself under tower there, but JB gets the Impale, denies the Call of the Forge, almost gets it to blip back in his favor as there's the big rock smash coming through. As there's the first of hopefully many Pokemon references as death is that is not where you want to be when you're getting deep. Got the ward though. Think about it.
True. Worth.
Deep ward on the Gromp and blue value.
Yeah, honestly, not too bad. I mean, yes,
if you ignore the 300, if you ignore the 300 gold handed over to one person and like the 100 handed over to the two others, worth.
Yeah, exactly. Because like, you know, Vision, you can't put a price on Vision. You know what I mean? Like
you can't even buy wards. You literally can't put a price on Vision anymore. So
exactly.
Like checkmate.
Exactly.
I don't know what checkmate.
Checkmate
someone.
ADCs.
Yeah,
I'm not feeding.
I'm not feeding. I'm tactically. It's a tactical reset for Vision.
Exactly.
See, look, he came back with 3 more wards. Like, he didn't have those before.
Exactly.
But this definitely plays into the fact that you said Death will just make plays that seem to not make any sense and fully believe they will work out and then do it again because he thinks it's going to work out. And that was proof of it. I mean, his goal was accomplished. Like,
absolutely,
Death was not a part. Flashing in for the auto is there's the full engage. The hook connects, but the double stun stalls. Does it stall long enough? It does! This Cloud Boy's gonna be able to get the hell out of dodge, and I was talking about those Zillion Qs. Oh, Petrifying Gaze not gonna connect. That's a tough one, but those Zillion Qs, if they connect, can be perfect. As there's a perfect Chrono Shift Rifle going to drop to the tower. Danny's getting on the board with the kill, thanks to the great assist of the machine gun turret.
Also, like this Zillion is such a good pick though. Like
the value,
you never see it, right? Like the ADC dives in early game become impossible because yes, diving the ADC once is risky. Diving them twice over, plus with a stun bot, like you gotta be insane to try that.
And I mean, this is why Zillion's just broken. Any other support, this play works with almost every other support in the game. Nautilus Tristana dive, insanely good. Unfortunate. That you are facing the one of very few champs. One of the few champs that can actually deny a dive through even less effort. Like this is the dive denial with even less effort than most champs have to do.
Exactly. Like he just presses ulti and he's good. Other champs, they gotta flash, they gotta predict, they gotta do all this fancy.
Like they just have to see, like they have to use abilities and CC you and probably throw a combo down. This one's just like, oh, I pushed R. I pushed the funny button right here.
Guys, I did my job. Let's go.
Did land at least one bomb, so it's fine. As she's in landed. Caesar is just here for style points. As the round 2, as there's the flash at least going down. As it's sleepy time. That was a wishful lilting lullaby right there. As I mean, it gets Danny low, but it's Zillion with boot. Oh, they face check it. That was actually a really smart position there to send Cloud Boys first, which is weird to say as they're setting him into the face of Death, but it's Death who's going to do just that instead. Caesar pulling out the re-engage of a lifetime. No lilting lullaby. It would have been wonderful here.
Yeah.
As Tuzlo is slowed to hell and back. And here comes Shizen for no reason. Flash chain lash, but the missile does its job. The missile knows where it is by subtracting where it isn't from where it is. And it connects with Tuzlo. This is a 4-1-4 Corki.
Yeah, already, right? And listen, I do like to glaze Tristana, but that's only Muzzra's Tristana. If it's not him, don't care. Terrible champion. And especially against the Corki, with Essence Reaver already, this guy is already a problem. Now it's going to be an insanely bigger problem because now he's just not going to run out of rockets in lane anymore.
He already doesn't run out of rockets. Like, the only thing that runs him out of rockets is actually overusing them. These things are so cheap.
Right? It's like, what, 40 mana?
I think they might be 40. They were 20 before. It might be like 30 or 40 now, but they're still so cheap.
When were they 20? That sounds like an actual war crime.
Like season 2 and 3.
Oh, okay.
For a while they were 20. Like, for a while they were 20, but they had slower recharge. So now they just have like slightly higher cost, faster recharge. As ooh, they just need to land one of these, and they will land the Call of the Forge Goddess. Double impales. Yes, let's go. As ooh, a nice searing charge into the pillar. As the chase down begins, there's the flash, there's the enhanced auto attack. Tuzlo just fast enough with the passive. And the Petrifying Gaze will do the job of dissuading of any potential chase down as a nice double bomb comes through again as Caesar does not care, will take the tower. As satchel charge, or not satchel charge, explosive charge.
Yeah.
2 Yordles with charge in the name. Well, 3 actually, because then there's Kled, but that's a different type of charge.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about Kled. Honestly, I haven't seen him too much. But anyway, down to the bot lane though. Rifle! Gonna try for an instant combo, but the level up, we're gonna compensate that the level up saves him there.
It might have actually, because the explosive does more with missing % health damage.
True.
So maybe, I don't know how much it would have done. Like, the stats are not there for it, unfortunately. Cole's Scout is not the best case scenario when your quirky opponent is sitting on Essence Reaver Collector.
Oh my goodness.
As Heaven and Earth abscond of Dump. As the stun connects onto Death of all things. As there's the assault, there's the battery, you're ceased, you're desisted. As Death will just have to watch as she's in, and Caesar walk away safely. Not even, as he takes a tower plate on your head.
I mean, like, realistically, what do? He's just slaughtered your mid laner in cold blood.
Well, in real life, you wouldn't do anything. This is a prisoner who literally ripped the chains off of his own cell wall.
And yeah, now the roaming terror in a helicopter, whatever you want to call that, is now up top lane. So now it's the starter's problem.
Do you know its actual name?
I want to say a gyrocopter, but
well, no, that's the Dota hero that he's based on. But it is such a 2009 name.
What is it? The Death Machine?
It's the Rafflecopter.
This can't be. Hold on.
It is canonically called the Rafflecopter. It is the most 2009-ass thing they could have referenced. You have to remember how different a company Riot was when it formed. It was so much more memey.
It's officially named. That's crazy.
Yes, it's officially named Rafflecopter as the Herald
Reconnaissance Operations Frontline Copter.
Yes, they
That's
did that.
Wild. I feel wow like that. Anyway, we're gonna move on from that.
Zach is also an abbreviation, but we can get to that in a second. As Rift Herald is going to be successfully taken somehow by the Swindlers. I guess that is a swindle. Despite having push in top and mid, they lose the objective.
Okay, see, I like Zach's
Zahn's amalgam. Is it anomalous or amorphous combatant?
Yeah.
Back when the Institute of War was a thing, as there's the Buster Shot. It's gonna be buffered. Are you kidding me? In a Buster Shot of there. Oh, Rocket Belt. Usually you don't die to the Rocket Belt, but there is no HP on Rifle. 0-6 right now as the intel suspect. You gotta abandon ship when that happens. And speaking of abandoning ship, death on the Nautilus, flashing away from nothing, unfortunately, as he's still will drop. Look, when you're this behind on you, I don't think anyone could say Yuntal's is worth when you're this far behind.
I think Rifle would disagree.
I cannot. I mean, yeah, obviously, I think Rifle was sunk cost fallacy because the other scout items are not good first items, but oh my god. And the dodge away. This is just mean.
A little bit mean.
She's going to get locked down just the worst time to throw out the Lilting Lullaby as the rest of the team gets tagged with your passive as Pokemon Unite is here. Stolen depth charge. They're going to finish off this tier 1 in mid lane and they're looking to throw hands as Rifle will jump away from the depth charge that actually does damage. But they will at least get the Zillion Flash out with the ulti going through just for good measure. It's just not.
That's huge.
It's impossible.
It really is. Like, I feel like they haven't gotten a kill in so long.
It's I can't even. It's been a while since they've gotten
a while,
one.
right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It hurts. This is a painful experience as you can't even clear the wards in the river as you are getting jumped by Shizen. On the Silas, JB misses the impale. He's exhausted. Hold on, he has the health damage for this. The issue with this is you can't deal any damage when you're in the impale because there's only one thing you can do during it, and Shizen. I've seen this happen before. Shizen handing over a shutdown to JB when he's not. Actually, he was already ahead, but it's fine.
We're gonna pretend so it sounds more dramatic.
Yeah, we're gonna pretend it's the same exact situation.
Yeah.
So it sounds cool. As yeah, to the surprise of no one, this 12 takedown 6 kill Corki is a little fed as they do at least objective bounty. Not bad. Like that's gold.
Yeah, pretty good. Now, does the river have a second charge? Yes, it does. Okay, that's a lot more value.
It is a lot more value. Man, I missed Double Herald solely because everyone would ignore the second one.
Oh my goodness.
So it was like, you're hitting the tier 2s and there's no turret place, who cares?
Yeah, right?
That was the consolation prize for losing 3rd Dragon.
Yes, yes.
Man, double camp clears, those were cool. Not allowed.
Oh yeah.
You gotta be good to do those? Yeah, exactly. That's why they're not allowed. Is that a normal Vi idle animation where she does the like boxing foot shuffle?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't play enough Vi. I can't because my friends have like every time we play Vi, we just keep quoting her. We just keep quoting at each other. We just Vi stands for
violence.
Stands for violence. Stands for we just quote that at each other because she says it because there's
like
3 of them. There's 3 voice lines that have the Vi pun. Well, yeah, there's violence, vice, and vicious.
Oh.
So, because she has 3 of them, she has a high chance of rolling 1 of them at least. So you just hear it like 24 times a game, and it's like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
It's not funny like Jinx's, where it's Vi stands for stupid.
Yeah. Jinx is quirky like that, and
yeah, she's based. We love our literal meth head criminals.
Yeah, we do in fact love those.
Oh, that's a Mechanic Rookern. We really like that into a double comp.
Yeah, I don't know if this Ornn is going to be dying. Like, the second he groups up for the team fights, he will be one of the beefiest front lines we have ever seen.
In the history of ever.
Yeah, pretty much.
He is behind JB. JB is in the lead, actually gets to finish the Fimbulwinter this time, which is such a weird name. Who came up with it?
I don't know.
He built it last game. He didn't actually get to finish it. He stacked the tier.
They really? Oh, that's what that was for. Of
what else was it gonna be for, Seraphs?
Well, see, like I like nobody builds Fimbulwinter. I've never really seen the items.
You have to be a top laner who is tanky, or you have to be Sejuani.
Yeah, true.
It's just really hard to stack it because you can't just free spam spells anymore. For some reason, I'm pretty sure it's because Ryze and Ezreal, but I'm not
more or less, yeah.
Sure.
No, like I think that's probably true. Like, let's be real. Those guys are something crazy.
At the same time, it was like 700 something stacks to get a tier, so the trade up was real.
Yeah.
It took forever. Is she gonna be? Doesn't want to throw the depth charge. Just doesn't think they have the damage, and Robo does a good amount, but I don't know if it would have done enough. As you could see that not really taking any damage right now. We're not even through the Rooker shield. I think he healed.
Not quite. Yeah.
Does the Q do physical damage? I did not know that. I believe
the Q is physical damage, but...
Q is physical, the W is magic.
Yes, that's right.
Interesting.
I want to say the ult is magic too, but don't quote me on that.
I don't even know if the ult does any damage at this point.
I'm going to go take a look at the wiki. Hold on.
I'm already looking. This says bonus damage plus 3% of his bonus HP, because of course it does. W is magic damage, E is physical, and ult does magic damage on connect.
Okay, alright.
So there you go.
Alright, well there you go. That's your Skarner fact of the day. I highly doubt we could do a Skarner fact every day because, I don't think there's that many Skarner facts, period.
Does Silas get to do anything when he has with Stolen Impale? Because we saw it happen, he just stood there. Because like the only thing you could do with Impale when you're impaling someone is W, which has always been the case with Skarner.
Right.
Is you're able to W. I think you were able to Q when that was like his AoE spell.
Yes.
So you're able to do that, but like Silas doesn't have that, so he just hits the.
stands
He
there.
does decent damage with Impale and then just runs around like a chicken.
Yeah.
So what else is he gonna do? He
Pretty
doesn't
good.
have a funny slam the floor.
Nope. Well, that'd be really funny if he could use his W well inside Impale and like he could just launch himself. Because like, you know, he has to fly.
Well, W is King. What, he could Kingslayer someone and just
Yeah.
super kill them.
No. Like he would just. Oh, never mind.
Oh?
We're gonna be.
Oh,
getting
that's a
big fight.
huge
That's a
Lily
huge Lily ulti, but it's interrupted by
He
so
did
much.
the double impale.
Look at that! The Cassiopeia ulti. That's a big call. The Forge got out of 3, but is it actually gonna be enough? Shizen is dropping so low. Where's the Zillion ulti? It's gonna be popped just in time. Pokemon Unite gonna be flashing away as Corki is likely gonna be dying soon. Habibi is not gonna be living for too long as the flashing forward is gonna be
Caesar's
coming.
farming.
Harder damage is so much. The ace is coming forward, not quite to get the ace, but killing off Danny. And now there's only one member that remains, and that is
Oh, they're
the
looking.
Vi
No, they're
and
going.
Cesark. Oh my goodness, what a perfect fight from Swindlers. But I'll be real, I thought that Rig and his best friends had a better team fight.
No, well they do, but if Tuzlo hits a nasty engage like that, and you have to remember, I believe the Impale forces your opponents to face you. So it might not actually, and that was just a really lucky time to hit the Impale, so they were stuck facing. Because then Cassio obviously gets free connect with the ultimate, and I mean Cassio with the Roa is just
Oh yeah.
kind of hard, is really hard to kill. She's healing so much from just spamming her 40 cost spell over and over again. And it does damage as well, obviously. And how unending despair. This starter is very tanky, if nothing else, which is was not the case last game. We saw some illegal things happen to that Skarner when Shiza was on the Vladimir.
Yes, we absolutely did. Zillion gonna be caught out here with the I want to say
Has
it's
ulti.
busted, but yeah. He's gonna be
Ulti
able
is
to
so
help,
low.
but
Ooh, Caesar. Oh, they missed
I-
everything. They missed everything. Maybe he has the move speed to
they're
continue
still
the chase out.
chasing
Sundered Skies
though.
OP. Sundered Skies OP.
Ooh.
Nice. I guess
Yeah,
that was just peel. Yeah, nice. Oh, Juice
Uh-oh.
for Days is out. Should be out.
Enough. I don't
Yeah, he's
know.
out.
Looks like they are going to try to fight this one. This Orn
Oh,
is
Unite
walking
should
right
not
into
be
the
here.
entire team. Oh no, Pokemon Unite, where are you going? Go back to Chansey, I guess. He's going to be using the Call of the Forge God. Is
Oh.
this going to land in time? Oh, that's rough. He dashes into the wall instead of the Forge God. Just a little bit too quick on the draw. Silas goes down. Habibi able to get away just barely. His rifle is rocketing over towards, actually, Michael. One
Oh
for
my
one,
God.
actually. His Corki damage is crazy, but they somehow survive. I want to say that was just a misclicked auto attack.
It could have been. It feels like it was, but also definitely Valkyried away early to try and get out before disaster strikes, as Caesar is just running as fast as humanly possible away from the Snake Lady and away, most importantly, from the Baron Pit, as again the Swindlers swing a game. This was 17-5, may I remind you.
Yes, it was. It was.
17-5. They get 7 kills in a row, and they get the Baron. It's a 1k gold lead in the favor of the Swindlers. It's literally, I told you, when
Yep.
Season into JB, Game 1 was initiated all over again, and the scriptwriters clearly got pretty damn lazy.
Very, very true. Now, I wonder who did write the script for this game. I feel
don't
like
know.
that might have been Big Rev.
Big Rev. This feels like a Big Rev type of script.
I do happen to agree.
Insane comeback? Yeah, this feels like a Big Rev script.
Because like it's just so like Lord of the Rings coded. You know what I mean?
Not again.
Yeah.
Is Rev a fan of Lord of the Rings? I would assume so, but he could just name it that. That would be like the funniest outcome. Is he just named his team that because he wanted to?
No, he's a big fan of Lord
Okay.
of the Rings. You can ask him yourself, but like trust me.
I mean, considering his name in this server is like Lord Elder of like Rivendell or something.
Yeah,
I don't remember
yeah.
the exact. It's a reference to Lord of the Rings that I am not aware of. I'm
sense.
supposed to read it, and I have been putting that off for several years.
Based.
I mean, I want to. I never put aside time to. I have the entire trilogy.
Really?
As Shizen is running forward for the Impale. Perfectly timed jump away. This is a spell you can't buffer. It just pulls you back.
That is true. This is also factual. Maybe we can't do a Skarner Factory per day, but that was
no,
that
that's
was
2. We can't. We're running out already.
Well, I guess
We're already
yeah.
running out. That was 2 in a day. As cease and desist going out. This is a super bad idea from Caesar because they are already gone. The Call of the Forge God only going to connect onto one. as the CC comes
Oh,
through, but there's the
snap!
Chrono Shift. Ace with the nice ulti in the backline. They're trying to get the Zillion down as fast as possible to get rid of these stuns, but Unite is so tanky, but Tuzlo getting into the backline now with the flash Q, and they're gonna run through the best pals. And the Swindlers have stolen another game out from under the noses of the best pals. And it's going to be a 2-1 series win for the Liars, the Swindlers, the Thieves, the Cheats.
I mean, it certainly looks like they cheated in a couple different plays because they are on points for this game at Wowie. A very well-deserved win for the Swindlers. Chat, I'm broke, but that's A-okay. I will always be betting on the Swindlers from now on. That is fact.
The Swindlers have killed 2 of your bets now. That's hilarious.
They do, yeah. I'm now down, I think, 700 in total in terms of they've stolen. But yeah, look at that gold graph. Look at that.
Again,
Wow.
the game didn't go on long enough for us to get a
Right.
gigantic gold lead. Unfortunate.
But also, it's a very well played game nonetheless. But I want to pay attention to the Skarner because last time it was picked, it did not really have a crazy amount of damage. But you know, this time around, it's actually pretty respectable top damage on the team.
I mean, it didn't really do much of anything in general in that game. It got deleted in a more neutral lane where it didn't have, even though actually I think it was Skarner Renekton. That's a pretty neutral lane, all things considered. But Ornn, even more neutral. Like tank versus tank, very good for Skarner because he has great wave clear. But I mean, look at the jungle. I mean, Ornn, who cares? Ornn's not going to do a ton of damage unless he gets to do his big, like, brittle procs 4 times a fight.
Yeah.
Vi on 7,000 damage. A champion noted for their engage and target selection and ability to delete people, getting almost tripled up in damage by another damage-heavy jungler, to be fair, but this should have been a lot more even, or not even a competition, given how the early game went for Rig's Best Pals. And it's just another game of letting the wrong people in this situation, the Cass, the Skarner, and the Lilia getting too far ahead and not having a plan for how to deal with that.
And you know what? That's now 2 games where Rig's Best Pals, I mean, you know, whatever happens, something is slipping in the mid to late game because, again, like, this is now 2 games where they have had such a sizable lead and it looks completely unlosable. But then, you know, in the matter of like 5 to 10 minutes, it just completely flips to the other team's advantage.
You know, I think they gotta stop letting Shizen 1v1 the top laner.
You know what? That might be it.
I've only seen it work once. I'm just saying. It only has worked once. The other 2 times, it immediately led to them getting run over.
I think Shizen just goes back on Vladimir.
I mean, I don't think they're gonna let anyone. They're not letting him get back on Vladimir. The Swindlers I did realize the bans are mirrored to reflect what the teams themselves couldn't play. Yeah, I don't think the Swindlers are going to ever let that happen again. And I don't think many teams will if they see Shizen with his, I believe, 4 games remaining in the season now.
Oh, really?
Up to 10, I told you. He's up to 10 now. He's
right.
Been... Or no, that was Tuzla. Hold on, let me make sure.
Okay.
Holy cow, Sleeply's already at 10 entering this week. That is impressive. That is 10 of 12 games.
Hey, that's quite a bit.
12? Yeah, 10 of 12 games.
I thought it was 14.
Well, 14 total. Was it? It's not been 14 games played. Now it's up to 13 games, but or 15 games. Sorry, it's multiples of 3. But like entering this week, it was 12 games. I think.
Gotcha.
Yeah, 4 times 3. I'm doing math in my head, and I'm bad at it.
Good.
Let's see. What is? Sorry, that was. Oh yeah, I was like that was Tuzlo now at 10. But who the heck are we talking about? Shoot. She's only has 4. This is their 7th game of the season. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they still have about like just under half of their games remaining.
Sure.
Fine.
Also,
they're
not
chilling.
bad. Yeah, they're all good. I'm hoping that we get to see more of them because I feel like, again, in those in game 1 and game 3, they played the lane very, very well, like almost perfectly. But then it's like you said, they're 1v1 in the top laners. They're not 1v1ing the right people, and they just get clobbered.
That is, yeah, I think we need to see that improvement from Rig's Best Pals. Like, they have they've recovered from their early season woes. They have the hands
for
to
sure.
throw down with some of the, at least middle tier teams. Like, the Swindlers and them are definitely competing for a mid to lower playoff spot. But they have the hands to compete with these teams in like the 5 to 8 range. In like just going forwards, but their macro and their team fight decisions, their micro, maybe not going to, like, the mechanics might not be able to pull them through every single game, and that's not going to cut it when it gets cut down to the top 8.
Right.
And one of the top 3 teams are probably going to end up picking you if they know that your team fight organization is weak. And they can maybe get through you without needing to match your mechanics as much. That is a concerning thing that I hope they iron out, because like the recovery has been like pretty crazy. Like, teams don't go from bottom of the table to sweeping in one day.
Right. Well, see, it's great moves all around. Again, I'm happy regardless of who won this, because it's either the Swindlers win, and there are a bunch of great guys, especially my man Tuzlo, the absolute goat of the team,
and
but
Death, who said hi to us.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Death is also the secondary goat. We'll say that, because I mean Tuzlo, it's just such a high bar. But even if Rig's Best Pals won, that's chill, because I'm up in bets again. But of course, not the case, but that's okay. We'll make it back next week. And speaking of next week, I think we won't be seeing
Well, not
you
next week. Tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Boxed Kimchi. That's exactly what I was going to say. I don't think there's a whole lot more to be said aside from congratulations to the Swindlers for a second upset. This has got to be studied. Like, these guys are doing something crazy to all these top tier teams, and I can't wait to see them in the finals.
That is a call. Know what? I respect it. I don't think you have money on them tomorrow, but know what? If it happens, I'm all for it. They play like a pretty crazy style of league. I mean, the pals and them both were very willing to just kind of forego actually playing at points and just fight each other for 10 minutes, which I mean, it's fun to cast at least, because it's like, oh god, everything's happening, and it's so much fun to watch. But I mean, I'm gonna hold you to it. Best teams. I don't want to sound like a hater, but they did just beat like the 7th place team. They did jump them, which is like important always, obviously. But top tier teams, they beat Moneyball, so maybe actually they swept Moneyball. They didn't just beat them.
That's the thought process here.
True. Well, they play the bosses tomorrow, who apparently are also goated, as they are, or will have secured the upset. Don't have the final result for that game quite yet, but I mean, that is their future, not our future. What is tomorrow's game? Let's just.
That's a good question.
Capybara Esports,
right,
who are currently placed 10th, and unfortunately are going to be staying in 10th up against potentially first place. They still haven't submitted their scores for the first 2 games, but the indoor pool party are returning to the stream in provisional, like, top 3 positioning still. Does not bode well for a team that is currently rounding out the standings.
Maybe not. But
you
regardless,
never know, though.
Exactly. Especially now, you never know what could happen, because like I certainly thought I knew what was going to happen, but I couldn't have been more wrong. But that's okay.
It's not, because you lost your money.
Who cares, bro? There's money that I'm winning back already. It's fine.
Okay,
Chill.
we're gonna roll with that. I'm gonna trust you on that. That you're not gonna go missing suddenly to the final boss mafia.
Don't worry about that. Like, I'm tight with the mafia. They know I can make the money back.
They know I can make it. Oh, that's a scary sentence.
No. See, listen, this has happened so many times before, where I've taken on, a couple silly gambles, right? It wasn't dumb. It was limit testing, okay? And I always make the money back, right?
Exactly. See, so it's gonna be fine.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. So there's no need to be worried. The final boss mafia is not going to come get me for going too in debt with my boss bucks, because I always make it back. And that's a Gareth guarantee right there.
Oh, Yes. Okay. So I know this will confirm or deny whether I should believe in guarantees going forwards.
Mm-hmm.
As I just realized this was a 12 straight kills. I'm still not over that. Like, that's insane.
Yeah.
You didn't die for the last like third of the game.
Yeah.
That's
They're
hell of a run.
ridiculous. Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of hell of a run, I think I'm gonna go run for tonight. So thank you so much for joining us today, because that was a phenomenal series. I can't wait to see more of them. And again, I'm hoping that we get to see them in the finals, but of course, time will tell. So thank you all very much for coming in. Thank you so much for the Swindlers for taking my money and proving to me why I should always double down and go all in when it comes to the Swindlers. But regardless, my name is Gareth. This is Boxed Kimchi, and we will see you tomorrow.